Reese in the corner, fires three-pointer, shot good, Reese Starks into the ball, and one play.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us. We're doing something called In the Paint here today, and I'm glad you can join us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's awesome.
And Coach, you missed the playoffs last year. You were the 7th seed. Now you're fighting for the 3 seed here tonight in Bulldog Arena. Tell us about it.
What a fun journey. You know, I just thanked our seniors, and I'm going to get emotional tomorrow night after the game. I'm going to wait till after the game. I owe these seniors a lot. You know, 2 years ago, we won 3 games. 3 games. And last year, we won 14 games, but we're the 7th seed. We just missed the state tournament. And then this year, you know, like you said, we're going to close down this arena. But we're headed to the state tournament as either the 3 or the 4 seed. And we get to do that ending in this gym. But I owe these seniors a whole lot. They had a belief. They stuck with our program. They didn't run away in the hard times. And I thank them for that because it takes some hard sometimes to get to the great. And I'm sure happy to be celebrating with them.
And then you play crosstown rival in your last game ever in this gym that you said you even played in when you were a Northside Grizzly. I mean, the nostalgia that goes into that game and the rivalry that goes into that game. I mean, tell us about the feelings going in. A lot
of emotion. You feel, I've been here 13 years now. And I played here. I've got video playing here. But to coach here for 13 years, to give your sweat and your blood and your tears and your time, your investment. You love this place. I love this gym. I love this community. I love this school. And I'm so thankful to close it down here. But there's a huge amount of emotion that goes into that. I feel a heavy burden to try to close it down the right way. And that's with a win for the Bulldog family, for the Bulldog Nation, for our team. I feel a great deal of responsibility to make sure we close down this place in the right fashion. That's how I feel going into the game.
And then Charlene Hudson has been sensational this year for your team. It's just been a great job of scoring the ball. Her defense has been superb. I mean, how has she kind of just came onto the scene in the 6A for you?
Yeah, you know, last year as a freshman, I thought she had a really good season, but she came on later, you know, as the season went. I thought she got better. But this year, she just has that understanding of what it takes to win. I call it the it factor, you know. Charlene doesn't care. She just wants our team to win. And she's a believer that no matter where she plays, you know, she did special things at Lakeside that had never been done at Lakeside. And now they're doing special things here that have never been done here. And there's a reason, because it's a kid with a dream. It's a kid that has belief. So if her shot is on, great. But if it's not, she's still going to play defense. She's still going to rebound. She's still going to have assists. She's still going to lead our team and get the tempo where we want it. Just the other night, she had 9 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals against Northside. And so if you start looking at that stat line, that's an incredible stat line for a point guard, right? She rebounds the ball at a high rate. She shares the ball at a high rate. So her understanding of what it takes to win makes her really special. And her team really appreciates that about her. It's about winning.
And then you've got a pretty young team. You've got some important seniors with Jaquela Bunch and Aubriana Wilson, both going to Crowder College. So shout out to them as well. And then, but you've got a pretty young team other than those two. When it comes to varsity experience, you're going into playoffs. Playoff experience is a little low when it comes to this team. So how do you kind of maneuver through that? You've been to the playoff multiple times as a coach, but how do you maneuver through that with a young team?
You know, I think that's definitely something I'm thankful for in the state tournament. Obviously, you always want to be the 1 seed or the 2 seed. You want to have that just to hang a banner.
Yeah.
But one of the things I am thankful for in the position that we're in with the team being fresh, new to the state tournament, we get a chance to play in the first round and get our feet wet. Maybe get some of the nerves out. Maybe take a deep breath, look around. You know, I want them to enjoy the state tournament. I want them to look around and appreciate, just like I do Friday night. I hope this place is packed for them. Because if I'm a kid and I've been all these practices and all this time, and I've grew up in the town of Springdale, and now I get to see the fans out here with a sold-out arena, that's a dream for a kid. So saying that, I'm glad we get that first round game because I don't want to wait a week and I don't want to have all those nerves. And then I'm going to lean on a little bit of my experience. You know, I didn't get to go to state my sophomore or junior year, but then when I played at Northside, we went to state. And I was a first-timer at the state tournament. And I remember some of those feelings that I carried, and we played our crosstown rival in the very last conference game before going to the state tournament. And we lost by a point. And I'll never forget thinking like, man, that was the end-all be-all, you know? And our coach, Coach Smith, had some great words for us. So I'm gonna draw on my experience as a first-time person going to a state tournament with no experience and our team winning to maybe help our team some.
And now we get to go to the fun part. We get
Yeah.
to have these little fun questions.
Yeah.
Who would be your greatest women's basketball player of all time?
Ooh, player. Player's a little different. Well, I thought you were going to say anybody. I was going to name the coach. I really like Dawn Staley. So for me, she played, right? I guess I'm going to continue to use her. But I was young when she was a player, and I don't think I appreciated how great she was as a player and as a gold medalist and all the things that she did. But now in my older age, I sure the heck appreciate how she coaches and how she leads and how she's taken South Carolina from a no-name in women's basketball to a huge name. I think they've sold out their arena 4 times.
They're #1 undefeated.
And they've, I think, got 30,000 fans 4 times to women's basketball. And so kudos to her as both a player and a coach.
And then if you had to do one other sport, another not basketball, what would you play?
So I played 5 sports in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I played a lot of sports. I love track. I ran track. I love golf. I played golf. I love fast pitch softball. I got to do that. And I played volleyball. And I played basketball. So I think if I just had to pick one, I would stick with golf.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then what would be the other job you would have? What's your backup plan? Every coach has a backup plan going in.
Yeah.
What would be your backup plan other than being a coach?
So that's tough because since I've been this big, I want to be a coach. I want to be a coach. But in the back of my mind, the next step I really want to take in my professional career now is someday to be an assistant principal. I want to go into admin. I got my degree. But if I had to pick any job, I really would love to be a physical therapist. I love helping people. I love seeing people take strides and progressing. And I think that would be such a neat profession to watch somebody learn to walk again or somebody to learn to speak again, and helping them through that journey. So that would be kind of, if I couldn't coach or be in education, that's something I'd like to do.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure interviewing you. And
Thanks,
that's going to do it. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Coach Jenkins talking about Wildcat basketball.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Coach, let's get right into it. Your season has been a little interesting compared to the last few years. You've got 3 freshmen that have now entered into the starting lineup. What has kind of been your ups and downs, and walk us through your season?
Well, I think, we're such a young team besides the 3 freshmen that we just have Delaney Roller as our only returning varsity player from last year. So really an inexperience to start out as far as just playing varsity minutes and just try to, figure out who we are. And, that's still evolving a little bit as we grow and get better and as individuals grow. And so our team grows. And it's just been kind of a roller coaster of a year, up and down, played some really good basketball and then had some nights where it wasn't as nice.
And then really you go into Friday's game and it's the battle for the 3 seed against crosstown rival Springdale Bulldogs, who are playing their last game ever in their gym into the new gym next year. I mean, there's so many factors that go into this game. What's kind of your mindset and your team's mindset going into this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to be a part of Springdale's last game there. I think that's an exciting opportunity for our kids to play in an awesome environment, for their last game of their season. So I'm excited about that for our kids. Girls basketball sometimes doesn't have as many fans, as many students that show up for their games. So I think tomorrow will be one of those games that just the crowd is electric and it'll be a fun environment to play in. Overall, I think we're looking to play just as consistently as we possibly can, to put some quarters back to back and to find our rhythm to where we're not just, playing a little bit in spurts, that we play it more consistently is our goal for tomorrow.
And we talked with Coach Hunsucker about some inexperience on her team playoff-wise, not as much playoff experience as maybe previous teams, but a coach that is also playoff experienced. So how do you balance being your playoff experience? You're a 2-time state champion at the 3A level, 2-time conference champion at the 6A level, but you have not gone farther in state other than, I think, the quarterfinals. So how do you balance that with this inexperienced team?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just got to do the best that we can to take in the moment and to enjoy the moments that we have and to live in that experience. And, every experience we've had this year with this young of a team has just been a growing and learning opportunity. So I think that's what we're going to do with the state tournament as well, is just, one game at a time, try to play our best basketball and be as competitive as we have been all year. And I think that has allowed us to play with a lot of teams that might be a little bit more talented or bigger or stronger than us or more experienced. It's just our competitive edge that our kids bring every day.
And then it's really a stacked 6A when you look at it, really. The Central Division, they've got Cabot, North Little Rock, Conway, to name a few. And then you look over, and it's been a 4-way tie at some points, or a 5-way tie even, for the 1 seed in the 6A West. And the only seed that was locked up now is the 1, 2, and 5. So the 3 and 4 are still fluid. I mean, what does that look like going in?
Well, I think that's just, we have so many good coaches and so many good players in our conference and then in our classification as well. It's just lends toward us having to be really competitive. It makes us bring it every night and every day in practice. We have to be competitive. Our JV team has lost 1 game this year, so they've been competitive in our conference as well, and that's helped us to have better practices. So, it's not any game that you can take lightly, no matter if you're in the state tournament or in our conference at all.
Do you think that really prepares you for
definitely.
playoffs?
I think it definitely prepares you. It makes you think that you can compete with anybody in the state when you have such a competitive, night in and night out schedule. And when you see how the other league is competing as well, it gives you hope to go in there and do if you play a good game, that you're going to be in the game, and also just to, be ready for anything.
And then, Coach, we get to do something that we don't normally get to do in an interview. We get to have a little bit of fun.
Okay, cool.
So I've got some fun questions for you.
Okay.
Who is the GOAT of women's basketball, player-wise?
Oh, wow. That's so hard to say. I mean, there's so many really good players right now. Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Anascio. I mean, there's so many good players right now, but I kind of go back to the old days of the Cynthia Coopers and the Cheryl Swoops and the Tina Thompsons and Lisa Leslie's, the people that really started the WNBA, that were kind of, who I looked up to when I came through. So there's so many good players. It's hard to just say who the GOAT is because the game's so different. It's kind of like, with the men's NBA, a lot of people are just always going to say Jordan, but a lot of people say LeBron. And so I think that's a fluid question too, because the game changes and it's just different than it used to be.
But also, if you were to do anything other than coaching, what would be your next job?
Gosh, I love dogs, so maybe something working with dogs. It'd be fun to just hang out with them as a doggy daycare person. I also love kids, so anything about kids. My next act hopefully is going to be, to be able to retire and be a grandparent someday. So I'm looking forward to the fun part of being involved with kids and not just the discipline part. But I think definitely something with dogs.
And then if you were to play any other sport, I know you're a Hall of Famer for the Razorbacks, so you played basketball growing up.
Right.
But if you were to play any other sport other than basketball, what would that sport be?
Gosh, I love a lot of different sports. I think I really want to pick up learning how to play golf so I can go with my husband and play some golf. I think that would be fun. I think that would be a interesting sport to get involved in. And when I was growing up, I used to love baseball. I played a lot of t-ball and baseball, and so I didn't have the opportunity to play softball in high school. I think that'd be cool, but then I love volleyball too. And again, my high school didn't have volleyball, so like there's so many cool sports out there for girls that, I think there's a lot of different ways to get involved, and any of those would be fun.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us as we send it to game coverage. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for having me.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Har-Ber High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Springdale Public Schools basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Arkansas Children's Hospital, Core Architects, Engineering Services Incorporated, Ozarks Electric Cooperative, and our friends at PAM Transport. We've waited all year for this one. This is going to be a big one. Lots going on here at Springdale High School. Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs, alongside Connor Jenkins, voice of the Wildcats. And you don't have to build this one up very much. A lot at stake. We're going to talk about a lot of that tonight. And it is, it's a farewell to Springdale's gymnasium here, which started hosting basketball in 1960.
I mean, the crosstown rivalry to end this gym is just the best way possible you could send this off. And right now, both teams know this, so it's going to get a little first game jitters maybe, first quarter jitters, but we're going to get into it, and it's going to be a really fun game.
We're looking forward to it. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the starting lineups. We're going to tip this thing off, and we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. It's Springdale and Har-Ber, the game, on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to PAM Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Welcome back to Springdale. We are getting the starting lineups here in Connor, we've talked about this. Har-Ber 19-9 on the year, 10-5 in the league. Springdale 22-6, 11-4 in the league. And the headline as we get into this is we're playing for seeding tonight.
This is the battle of the 3 seed. It's going to be a fun matchup. For more on this, Madeline Zaizanasi down on the sideline.
Yeah, so the last time that these teams met, it was a
having some technical issues, never mind.
And so it's really important for these teams to keep that energy up. We talked to Coach Hunsucker for the Bulldogs, and she shared how important keeping that chaos up is and really making this a track meet with the ball in the middle. We also got to talk to Coach Jenkins for the Lady Wildcats, shared how important it was for her to get her offense back where they need to be. Last game, they did not match what they needed to be, and so she really wants to get a really good offensive start.
Madeline, thank you so much.
All right, so the starting lineups are being introduced right now, and it is clouded here. It's this is the game. And, you and I have talked about this all week long. It's going to be emotional.
Yes.
Teams are going to have to control their emotions here, over the first couple of minutes. We're going to have a real emotional one in the boys' game. But this game is really important for both of these teams. Who gets the 3 seed, who gets the 4? If you're looking at the bracket, the 3 seed might have a really good shot to get to Hot Springs.
It is a very, I would say, not easier, but a much more favorable route when it comes down to it. You look at it right now, they would have to go against North Little Rock in that round.
All right, so we're about ready to jump this thing. For Har-Ber, they're going to start Madison Campbell, Jasmine MacArthur, Maya Haney, Delaney Roller, and McKinley Campbell. That's the starting 5 for Springdale. For Har-Ber, Springdale's going to go all seniors tonight. It is senior night here at Springdale. Kayla McCoy's going to get the start. And there's a ball knocked out of bounds by Jacayla. And everybody, take a breath.
Yes, everybody take a breath.
We're 9 seconds into the ball game, and glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
This is also probably the most fans that these girls have played in front of all year, so you got to take that into account.
Here's Roller at the elbow. Looking for help, Kayla McCoy on her. There's a 3-pointer out of the corner, shot rims out, no good. Haney comes down with a rebound, rolls it in good. So we got our first points. It's Maya Haney with the first 2. And this is something Springdale's going to have to handle. Teams with size have given Springdale issues.
Yeah, I've talked to Coach Hunsucker a lot about Maya Haney. They are threatened by her because of her rebounding presence on the offensive end. They are going to try to limit her tonight, but right there on that possession, Maya Haney got the better of the Springdale Bulldogs.
Charlene Hudson with the basketball finds Jacayla. Jacayla Bunch on the drive, throws it off the backboard. Whistle foul. It's going to go on Campbell. That will be her first, team foul number 1.
And if you remember last game for Har-Ber Wildcats, they got in a little bit of foul trouble, which was a big factor for them late in the game. That's something they're going to try to avoid tonight, according to Coach Jenkins.
First free throw, no good from Jacayla Bunch. Springdale coming off a game on Tuesday night. It was one of the most physical games I've ever seen. And
that's how you play against Northside.
10 years of doing this. That's the most physical basketball game I've seen, boys or girls. And Jacayla hits the second. So 2-1, just underway here from Springdale's Bulldog Gymnasium. Last game in the Old Lady tonight. And they're going to say jump ball, possession arrow goes to Springdale. And this is what Springdale does. They're not very big, but they want to trap you and turn you over.
They want you to play hero ball because then they can play you one-on-one. That's not something the Wildcats need to do tonight. They need to be able to share the ball, but the Springdale Bulldogs doing a good job defensively so far.
Minute gone in the ball game. First quarter, 2-1 our score. This is Charlene Hudson with it. Has it picked. That's McKinley Campbell. She'll go all the way in for 2.
If McKinley Campbell could dunk, I think we would have saw it right there.
She had 15 the last time these teams got together in a 47-46 slugfest over at Har-Ber.
Slugfest is pretty much the right definition for that one.
Charlene Hudson's three-pointer won't go. Haney with the rebound, and now we've got objects flying in front of us.
MacArthur inside for 2.
Jazz MacArthur has her first 2, and it's a quick 6-1 lead. And Springdale's had some slow starts here the last couple of ball games. They're going to have to avoid that. They got out 16-2 to Northside as Aubriana Wilson with a left-handed hook shot in.
Aubriana Wilson, she's got a very special talent when it comes to scoring the ball, defending the ball. She's going to Crowder College next year, and very happy to see her play tonight.
Aubriana got her 1,000th point earlier this season. 3-point shot on the way, rolls in good.
That's something Roller can do at a very high clip for the Wildcats.
Hudson with the basketball. I talked to Coach Hunsucker on Tuesday, and it was just, she's talked about her just taking that breath. She's got a very young basketball team, and sometimes you just get playing a little bit faster than you want to. As Charlene with a little stutter, loses control of it. Haney comes away with it. Maya Haney with the basketball. She'll hand to Campbell, and Har-Ber start the offense. Changes coming for Springdale at the whistle. It's MacArthur off the glass. That's a timeout, Springdale. 5:26 to go here in the first quarter. 11-3 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
.5:26 to go here in the first quarter. Changes for Springdale. Charlene Hudson's into the ball game. Adriana Hernandez in as well.
You see something the Wildcats are doing. They're slapping the floor. I talked to Coach Ingles about this in practice. They want to get back on defense against a very good transition team, so they're going to slap the floor all night on defense to prove that they're back.
Adriana Hernandez fires a three. That's good. Adriana, she hits it about a 47% clip from three-point land, and she gets another.
That's incredible.
She is a really, really good shooter. Just a junior.
I mean, you can say that about pretty much every one of these. They're just a sophomore, just a freshman. These are two very young teams.
Not a lot of seniors out there. Offensive foul. They're going to get MacArthur for her first. That's going to be team foul number 2. Is it on 4?
I think it was on Madison Campbell.
Madison Campbell, you got that
second
one. Yeah, that'll be 2 on Madison Campbell. That's a early development. Keep an eye on that.
And Madison Campbell was also injured in the second half of the Fayetteville game and did not play in the entirety of the second half against Fayetteville.
Alexa Fitzgerald is checked in for Har-Ber.
Kayla Bunch also going to Crowder High School. Or Crowder College, I should say, sorry.
Kayla whistle foul. That's going to go on Haney. That'll be her first. It'll be team foul number 3. Send Kayla to the line. She's 1 out of 2 tonight.
Kayla Bunch, she keeps doing those aggressive drives. She's going to get to the free throw line a lot. They're calling this game a little tight early on, which means if you get in there, you drive hard, you're going to get some free throws or you're going to get a layup.
It's a lot of emotion here in the building, and the ref's done a nice job just kind of getting control of everything. Kayla's first free throw on the way rolls in. Second free throw upcoming for Kayla Bunch.
This is a good senior night for Kayla Bunch already. She's got 3 points, and Aubriana Wilson with 2, so 5 points from seniors. I think that went to Kayla Bunch, maybe?
Yeah, that's Kayla was kind of looking towards the scores table and get the call from the PA, so we'll believe that went on Kayla. That'll be 1 on her. So
I like
McKinley
it.
Campbell, this is a good matchup right here. McKinley Campbell against one of the best on-the-ball defenders in the 6A. Campbell finds Haney underneath, shot good.
That's going to be a quite literally big factor for this Wildcat team. They do have the size advantage. We talked about it before the game. Maya Haney is going to be a huge factor for them.
She's Charlene Hudson. Carolina Hudson on the wing. 20 to shoot for Springdale. Carolina fires a 3. Shot good. Carolina Hudson. 7.3 points per game on the year. Gets her first 3.
She was massive in that first game between these two teams. Had some very good points against the Wildcats in the first outing.
It's 13-11. Scoreboard's wrong. They've got it at 16-8, but we'll get the change, and now they're going to throw it into the backcourt. Springdale's going to get the turnover, and I'm sure that Springdale will get the scoreboard change. There they go. So with 3:32 to go here in the first quarter, 13-11. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation. What a way to spend a Friday night, huh?
It's the best way I can think of.
There is nothing better than this. I was talking to some folks today, including the superintendent, Dr. Jared Cleveland. Springdale, the only school district that's got 4 top seeds.
Yeah, how about that?
Only one in the state. Little Rock, no. Here's Adriana, 3-pointer out of the corner, side of the rim, no good. Campbell tracks it down, but I looked through it today. Springdale's the only one.
And how many years has it been since this has actually happened?
Yeah,
all 4 teams making
I got a text from a friend of mine today. Just said, hey, Springdale's basketball town. Here's Charlene, and they got the run out. Carolinda at the foul line. Carolinda is poked away nicely by Campbell. She recovers, and now we got a scrum, and I think we're going to see a lot of this tonight. Let's see what the call is. Looks like they're going to get a foul here.
33, McKinley Campbell.
McKinley Campbell's going to pick up her first. Carolina Hudson to inbound. And Charlene Hudson. Charlene, step back. Three-pointer on the way. Too strong, no good. Carolina in there fighting for it. Aubriana comes away with the loose ball. Basket's good, and the foul. Aubriana Wilson hits the two. She'll go to the line to try to complete it. That's going to go on Roller. That will be her first. If my count here is right, that's foul number 5. With 2:49 to go here in the first quarter.
I've got 4.
Aubriana gets the and one. She comes in averaging almost 10.5 per game in conference play. MacArthur. That's Fitzgerald back to Campbell. Campbell, little floater in the lane. Shot rolls in good.
Shooter's touch by McKinley Campbell. That's kind of her shot. She loves doing that one.
Aubriana Wilson drives. Nice through. Shot won't go. Roller in there fighting for it. Right to Charlene Hudson. Hudson. Got a whistle and a foul. She hits the deck. We'll see who the foul's on. It's going to go on. They're going to get Alexa Fitzgerald. That'll be her first. So Charlene will go to the line. She'll shoot 2:25 to go first quarter. 15-14. This has been everything we thought it would be.
It's been a high-scoring affair, which it wasn't as high-scoring as these teams are kind of used to last time these teams played. I mean, both teams averaging in the mid-50s, and it was a 47-46 game. So already the scoring is what we expect.
Kaya McCoy's checked back in for Springdale. Jacayla Bunch will take a seat. Second shot upcoming for Charlene Hudson. Leading scorer for Springdale. It's 1 out of 2. Charlene comes in averaging 12.4 points per game. And you and I were talking about, all-state, all-conference. I think that's a lock right there. Charlene is really one of the best sophomores in the state. Here's MacArthur, three-pointer out of the corner, rims out no good. Aubriana Wilson comes down with a rebound.
The board keeps messing up. Now it says 15-15.
It is.
It is. Okay, good. Making sure.
The old lady, she's got some quirks. Charlene fires a three out of the corner, side of the rim, no good. Bounces around, hits the shot clock, and they're going to say Har-Ber basketball. We've had some things go on this year. Little electrical gremlins as we wind down here at the Bulldog Gymnasium. 64 years of history in this building. A lot of the old dogs are in the building tonight, taking a look around for the last time, and Springdale's going to open up a brand new.
They deserve it.
Brand new arena. Next year, we're going to get an offensive foul, and that's going to go on MacArthur. That will be her first. And Springdale's going to get the basketball back here with 1:43 to go. I had a chance to tour that new facility. It is second to none in the state of Arkansas. City of Springdale did a great job with that building, and it is absolutely a first-rate facility for this program going forward.
I've only seen some pictures and some video, but, it looks like top of the line what you could ask for in an arena.
I just got a text from Jimmy Dykes, ESPN commentator, and he said, he's in Knoxville. He's got a game tomorrow, and he just said to me, man, I wish I was there.
Well, we are, and I'm loving every second of it so far.
Charlene on the drive. Whistle foul. That's going to go on Fitzgerald. His wife is the cheer coach.
Yes.
At Har-Ber. Got a chance to talk to
Tiffany
her.
Dykes.
Got a chance to talk to her just a little bit before, and almost hit her coming out of the coming out of the field house the other day. And my bad.
That's already 2 on Fitzgerald, and Wildcats don't normally go too deep into their bench, but they might be challenged here tonight.
Charlene Hudson gets the first free throw. 1:26 to go here in the quarter. Allie Vaughn's going to check back in. 3-point specialist, freshman for Springdale. She's hit some big shots this year.
Freshmen are kind of the stories of this game.
Yeah.
There's 3 freshmen that started for the Wildcats, and then Allie Vaughn, a freshman for the Bulldogs.
And it's their first experience in this kind of environment. You can play the North Sides, you can play the Fayettevilles, whatever. It's not like this. This is very, very different. And they're going to say last touched by Springdale. Got the turnover, couldn't convert. And with 1:20 to go, Wildcats will get the basketball back. Down 2.
Coach Jenkins, she might get her first tech in years because she is pleading right now for a foul.
And we expect this game to be physical. And the last matchup was. And I think we're getting a little bit more offense than we thought. Here's Campbell, little floater in the lane. Boy, she is smooth. McKinley Campbell, she's got 6 here in the first quarter, and we're tied up at 17.
That's a freshman, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. She could be on the All-State mark. She's got 14.9 points per game in conference play. She could be All-State for sure.
Carolina Hudson hands back to Allie Vaughn. Allie, little step back jumper just inside the line. Shot rims out, no good. Roller with the rebound, and Jacayla Bunch in there fighting for it. Finds Kaya McCoy underneath for Kaya's first 2. Kaya, 9.1 points per game. Gets her first 2 in the ballgame as we go under 35 seconds to go here in the first half. 19-17 our score. This is Roller. Her shot no good. Fitzgerald in there fighting for the rebound, and they're going to say foul underneath. We'll see who it's on. Looks like that's going to go on
Jacayla Bunch.
Jacayla's going to pick up her second by my count. And very quickly, Adriana Hernandez checks in.
She's the only one that's fouled for the Bulldogs so far.
And team fouls at 5-2. Campbell to inbound. 31 seconds ago, shot clock's off. This is Roller. Roller pulls up. Foul line extended. Shot's no good. Haney comes down with a rebound. 20 to shoot.
McKinley Campbell came to play today. It's that simple.
3-point basket. This ball gives Har-Ber a 20-19 lead. Last 10 seconds here. I'm not sure Springdale understands there's 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Charlene. Charlene Hudson on the drive. Steps back. Three-pointer on the way. No good. And that's how the first quarter will end. We are on an 80-76 pace. After one, Har-Ber 20, Springdale 19. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
What's really fascinating about these two teams is the amount of sisters on this court. We got to talk to Charlene Hudson and Carolinda Hudson about their bond and how it's connected through basketball. They've been playing basketball since they were little girls together, and so it's really important for them to be able to play high school ball together. We also got to talk to the Campbell sisters, who just share that this is their bond and how they get to check each other on the court and really expand their relationship.
Thank you, Madeline. Just underway here, second quarter. We'll set the start of the 5 on the floor here in a second. 2019 our score. Wildcats have the basketball. This is Campbell on the drive. She pulls up in the lane, little floater good. Springdale's going to have to figure that one out. She has Kinley Campbell, 11 in the ball game. Kai McCoy fires a 3. That shot high off the glass. That was no good. Fitzgerald came down with the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Springdale, so they'll keep control.
Springdale has been there pretty much every time that the Wildcats have touched the ball on their end of the court. And it has been, the Wildcats have to be a little more secure with it. The Springdale Bulldogs do exactly what you're doing.
Aubriana hits the floor hard. We get a whistle. Goes on Roller. That's her second.
McKinley Campbell.
Was it Campbell? Okay. Your hearing's better than mine.
Hudson inside for 2.
Charlene's got her first points via field goal as Fitzgerald tries to save it, does back to Campbell. And
it's already a very chippy ball game, which is what you expect from these two teams.
Yeah, with so much on the line tonight, this is about what we expect. Left-handed shot rolls off the rim. Roller had it, lost control of it, and they're going to say it's going to be Springdale basketball. 7:06 to go here in the second quarter. Coming back in for Har-Ber will be Madison Campbell.
This is dangerous for Coach Jenkins to make this decision. She's got 2 fouls on Madison Campbell, 2 fouls on McKinley Campbell. These are freshmen that she is trusting right now to not pick up their third.
And at some point for these girls, it just becomes a basketball game. And, hopefully everybody's sort of settled down. The environment is a little bit different. Charlene found Kaya. Shot hit the side of the rim, no good. And Har-Ber's got the basketball here with 6:45 to go.
McKinley Campbell, the thing that makes her so dangerous, she's got 11 already, is when she gets inside, she is a willing passer to get the ball out to her teammates.
Aubriana Wilson going to be whistled for her first personal. This is Roller in the corner, 3-pointer, good. Delaney Roller's got 6. Har-Ber's got a 4-point lead at 25-21. Here's Aubriana on the drive. Aubriana. And they're going to get her for the push-off.
Kind of lowered the shoulder a little.
Aubriana's second. Charlene Hudson going to check back in.
You love that by Aubriana Wilson, though, because she's being so aggressive when it comes to that left-handed drive. You want her to put that aggression in, but a little too aggressive on that possession.
So Har-Ber will inbound. Seems Maya Haney gets the shoes laced up. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. We've been looking forward to this one. You know, these two matchups really all season, but these two teams have delivered all year and made these games absolutely huge.
This is awesome. I mean, 2 years ago, there was 2 game winners in a matter of 2 games between these two teams.
Yeah, Springdale has come through a really unique transformation. They won 3 games 4 years ago, 3 games 3 years ago, 14 last year, and 22 this year. This team has matured and grown through the years, and now going down to North Little Rock next week for the playoffs as Maya Haney has it slapped out of bounds. And with exactly 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, it'll be Har-Ber basketball, 9 to shoot.
Tell us what 23 wins would mean.
23 wins for Springdale would be a school record. They tied with 22 a week ago. And 23, this would tie, or they tied the 94-95 team. This would give this bunch, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on McKinley Campbell, but it would give these Lady Bulldogs a school record, something that, 2 years ago you kind of looked at and went, we got talent, but I don't think anybody expected this. These girls have really grown up right in front of our eyes.
And I talked to Coach Hunsucker. We saw it in that little package that we played if no one was here yet. But we talked to her, and she said she might be really emotional tonight because these seniors have bought in, set her culture, and have really grown her program.
Lonnie Henry has checked in for Har-Ber.
Ayani.
Sorry, I don't read so good anymore. Ayani Henry has checked in as Charlene Hudson gets her second basket of the quarter.
There she is.
Comes up with a quick 2 on the run out here, and every time Springdale gets close, Har-Ber sort of stretches their legs a little bit.
There's an answer pretty much every single time between these two teams, but what more do you expect? There's always going to be an answer when these two teams are this competitive to win.
Charlene Hudson working off the pick from her sister Carol Linda. Carol Linda finds Adriana, corner 3. Roller comes away with the ball, and 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. This is Campbell. Campbell on the drive. And they're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Har-Ber.
Yes.
Caleb McCoy's coming in for Springdale. Adriana Hernandez will sit. Adriana missed a couple games here a week and a half ago. Glad to have her back, and we're going to get a timeout. 4:52 to go in the half. 27-23 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. .52 to go in the first half. 4-point ball game. Har-Ber will inbound underneath. Winner gets the 3 seed next week in North Little Rock. The loser's going to get the 4. And either way, we're going to have 4 teams down in North Little Rock. Both boys teams and both girls teams.
I think Dr. Cleveland's celebrating that fact.
He is very, very happy with the state of basketball here in the city of Springdale. Turnover gives Har-Ber the basketball back. This is MacArthur on the drive. Cut off there by Kayla McCoy. Roller drives baseline, has it knocked away. Jacayla Bunch going to come away with a loose ball. Springdale's got numbers. Charlene Hudson on the run. Charlene all the way to the basket. Up and in. Charlene Hudson's got all 6 points for Springdale here in the second quarter. It's a 2-point ball game as Madison Campbell has it knocked away. It will remain with Har-Ber. 29 to shoot for the Wildcats. And, the game that we had at Har-Ber was a physical, low-scoring, last team that has the basketball kind of game. This one feels a lot different. These two teams racing up and down the floor. This is what we expected the last time these teams got together.
I mean, their pace is unmatched in the 6A. Both these teams kind of create chaos. As right there, that's a controlled shot.
Delaney Roller with a 3-point basket. Halfway home here in the second quarter. 5-point lead for Har-Ber. Jazz MacArthur will come across the timeline.
And we talk about McKinley Campbell. She's already got 11. Charlene Hudson already has 8. A very, very special player that can dissect your offense very easily, or your defense, I should say.
I was talking to a referee the other day about this sort of thing, and it's like, you want your best players in the ball game having good games, especially on games like this. Guy McCoy's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her first. It's team foul number 3. Alexa Fitzgerald's going to come in at the whistle. Looks like Allie Vaughn's going to check in for Springdale. First shot from Haney's good.
Something this Wildcat team has kind of struggled with this year is free throw percentage. They shoot 58% as a team from the free throw line.
Second shot upcoming for Maya Henry. Rims out. Loose ball. Henry comes away with it. This is Roller in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Kayla McCoy tracks down the rebound.
See the Wildcats kind of running, jumping on defense right now. And that's kind of what the Springdale Bulldogs do as well, so they're trying to match it.
Charlene Hudson, three-pointer. Too strong, no good. Kayla McCoy got a hand on it. And Jacayla Bunch's going to come away with the loose basketball. So fresh 35 for Springdale. They trail by 6. Jacayla drives to the basket. Kayla McCoy couldn't save it. Henry came away with it, and now we're going to get a defensive foul. That's going to go on Allie Vaughn. That'll be her first.
This has already been a very physical matchup. I mean, you see both teams kind of riding each other when they bring the ball down the court.
Adriana Hernandez back in for Springdale. MacArthur with the basketball. .20 to shoot for the Wildcats. Here's Roller. Three-pointer on the way, good.
Delaney Roller.
She's got 12 in the first half. Har-Ber's got their largest lead, 34-25.
That's 4 threes for her. I mean, she has not scored outside of the three-point line for the Wildcats.
Charlene Hudson fires 3. That's no good. Allie Vaughn with a rebound. Can't get it to go. Fight inside, and we're going to get a whistle. It's going to go on Maya Haney. It's going to be her second.
I got her down for 1. I must be wrong. I'm not good at this. This is my first year keeping stats. When I get my gray hairs, maybe I'll get there.
Well, your eyesight will get worse. You just start blends together. Jacayla Bunch will catch the inbounds pass. Here's Adriana Hernandez, three-pointer out of the corner. Shot rattles home good.
That's something the Wildcats cannot give up. You said it earlier. She shoots about 47% from 3. That is not a shot that is on their radar that they want.
Here's a steal by Jacayla Bunch. Springdale's got the basketball. Charlene Hudson on the run out. Left-handed layup, good. Charlene's got 11. She leads Springdale in scoring, and we're back to a 4-point gain at 34-30. This is Campbell. Fitzgerald, corner 3. Too strong, no good. Haney with a rebound. Off the glass and in. Maya Haney's got 7.
Haney's been huge tonight for the Wildcats. I mean, she's got 7 boards maybe to go with that.
1:45 to go here in the half. Aubriana Wilson, floater in the lane off the glass. That's no good. MacArthur comes away with a rebound.
That might be the first time that we've seen tonight the Wildcats slowed down and didn't run with the pace of the Springdale Bulldogs.
This is MacArthur at the foul line. Tried a little up and under. That didn't go. Aubriana Wilson with a rebound. And Springdale's got numbers if they want them. Aubriana pushing. Aubriana to the basket. We're going to get a whistle foul. Delaney Roller is going to pick it up. That's her second. Aubriana will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Carolina Hudson for Springdale is going to check in at the whistle. Looks like Ayani Henry's going to come back in for Har-Ber. First free throw, no good. So Henry checks in. Maya Haney's coming out.
That's kind of what they're hoping, that they can play that mad dog role and just get in there, get as many rebounds as possible. That's what the Wildcats are hoping in Henry and Haney.
Aubriana can't get either to go. Now 1:10 to go. Har-Ber basketball. Campbell. Whew. Got that quick first step, couldn't control it, bouncing off her foot, and Springdale will take over here with 1:08 to go. Charlene Hudson going to check back in.
Just got a little too excited.
A little bit. And, it's that kind of night.
It is. The jitters are still not gone, I don't think. I mean, they're really feeling it on some of their jump shots, and you can see it sometimes in their defense.
Last 60 seconds of the first half. Charlene Hudson's got the basketball. Hudson. Back to Jacayla. Springdale with 15 to shoot. Adriana finds Carroll in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Shot short. Henry with a rebound. Ball taken away by Charlene Hudson, up and in. Hudson's got 10 in the quarter. Cut the lead down to 4, 36-32. Shot clock's off. I'm watching Jazz MacArthur come up the floor. And she's, Allie Vaughn's running with her. It looks like one of those great races at Oaklawn, too. Two just great athletes taking off up the floor. I mean, just speed all over the place for both of these teams. Weatherford's going to check in. JC's first appearance tonight. She'll check in with 22.2 to go.
I mean, it's a 36-32 ball game. This game is tight, and we kind of expected this, but we didn't expect the scoring compared to last game. 46-47 was the final score of that game. They almost matched that. They're 10 short in the first half.
Springdale with the basketball. Aubriana Wilson's checked back in. She'll hand it to Kayla Bunch and back to Charlene Hudson. Last 10 of the quarter. Charlene looking for room. Carroll into Hudson. Fires three-pointer. Shot side of the rim. No good. Roller comes away with it. Last 3 seconds. And that's how the first half's going to end. Our score after 2 quarters, 36-32 Har-Ber. Connor and I will be back to talk about it. Halftime activities coming up. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549. 36-32 our halftime score. Har-Ber with the lead. Springdale Athletic Foundation basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Tyson Foods, McClarty Daniel, Harps Food Stores, Arvest Bank, and our friends at 5H Sports Photography. Connor and I will have the totals. We'll get you set for the second half coming up. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Har-Ber High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the foods you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Try the 3-in-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good, but Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Welcome back to Springdale High School, Bulldog Gymnasium. Halftime score, Har-Ber 36, Springdale 32. Connor Jenkins alongside Zach Orange. Glad to bring it to you here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. And, you know, Connor, it's about what we expected. It's a full tilt, up and down the floor kind of game. Everybody is sort of getting into it. And we've had some great performances here in the first half, maybe led by Delaney Roller with 4 threes in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, Delaney Roller had a great shooting start for the Wildcats. We're going to send it down to Madeline Zizanasi for the sideline report.
What's really cool is that we get to see so many seniors here tonight just celebrating their last game in the regular season. We have 2 seniors that we got to speak to earlier today about their experiences and what led them to collegiate basketball. We got to talk to Jacayla Bunch, who is going to go to Crowder College next semester and play collegiate basketball, and she just shared how much faith her coach Hunsucker has had in her, and how much faith she has in this team, and how much she wants to leave a mark on this team. We also got to talk to Delaney Roller, who's going to be at Missouri Southern University, and how she has had a childhood dream to play collegiate basketball, and how important it is for her to leave her mark on the Har-Ber Wildcats.
Thank you, Madeline. And, we're getting set here for the second half. Let's talk about some of these performances. We'll start with Har-Ber, who has the lead by 4 here. Delaney Roller, 4 threes in the first half, 12 points overall. She's really been the offensive force here for Har-Ber in the first half.
And McKinley Campbell also dissecting the defense of the Springdale Bulldogs, but you see her pick up her 3rd foul in that second quarter as Coach Jenkins kind of let her ride for a little bit. Then early on, got that 3rd foul. It's going to be interesting to see if you're going to see her come back starting in the second half. That's a freshman that has 3 fouls, but has 11 points to go with them. So how do you balance that as Coach Jenkins is going to be the ultimate question.
For Springdale, leading scorer in the ballgame, Charlene Hudson. She had 10 in the second quarter, keeping Springdale in this one. And, you know, we talked about it right off the top. This is a big game, not just because it's your crosstown rival, not just because it's the game. Winner's going to get the 3 seed. They're going to head down to Little Rock, and, you know, as we sort of look through the bracket, if it were to end today, and it's not, of course, Springdale holds the 3 right now. Jonesboro is the 6. Jonesboro, not the Jonesboro of last couple of years. It's a team that has struggled a little bit. They were 2-7 in conference going into tonight. Little Rock Central, that's the 5 seed. Now, these are 2 teams that are traditionally very, very good, but having off years by their standards. So that's what we're looking at right now. Those teams could flip-flop tonight depending on outcomes. But and maybe the biggest difference is if the 3 seed plays on Tuesday. They get the Tuesday 7 p.m. game. The 4 seed wouldn't play until Wednesday. Yeah. And they would play the 4 o'clock game, which is kind of that sandwich game in the middle of the tournament. If you've ever been to one of these tournaments, the games never fire off on time.
No,
they do not. It's going to be interesting here in the second half because I think the game's being played at Springdale's pace, but Har-Ber has done a wonderful job breaking the press. We've seen some turnovers, and that's to be expected, but they've taken care of the basketball. They've done a great job when they've gotten the open looks, knocking down shots.
Well, like Madeline said earlier in the open, this is what kind of Coach Hunsucker wants. She wants controlled chaos, and not controlled on the other team, but controlled by her team. And they've done a good job of being able not to foul by doing the pressure. But the Wildcats are in foul trouble. They've got Madison Campbell with 2, Maya Haney with 2, Delaney Roller with 2, McKinley Campbell with 3. So right now, this half is going to have to be a little less aggressive on the Wildcat side.
So it's going to be Springdale basketball. If I'm reading the possession arrow right. Delaney Rollers come out of the huddle. The Maya Haney, the Campbells, McKinley and Madison. Jazz MacArthur will be the 5th Wildcat on the floor. For Springdale, it'll be the original 5. Kaya McCoy, Jacayla Bunch, Charlene Hudson, Aubriana Wilson, and Carolinda Hudson. That will be the 5, and we are ready for basketball here. I want to give a shout-out to my friends over at the All-American Steakhouse. Laura Bazak has us on in the sports theater tonight. That may be a first for us.
Poor people working there. Poor people working there and eating there. They got to hear us.
Got to sit and listen to us. We've got it's a crazy night here. Obviously, we're shutting down the Bulldog Gymnasium tonight. We've got a big 100-foot screen outside. We're on outside as Jacayla drives. Shot no good. Kaya with the rebound, whistle, foul. It's going to go on MacArthur, but we've got a huge screen out here in the parking lot for the overflow. It is it's to the rafters. I think we can finally say that. It is filled up to the rafters. It is people on top of people. Folks in Springdale showing out, supporting their two schools, and it's a great night here in Springdale as we close the old lady down and we get ready for the state tournament.
And the state tournament, we talk about that. It's being hosted in North Little Rock. There's a pretty good chance it's going to be hosted here next year. Can you imagine the atmosphere it would be if all 4 teams made it again?
It's going to be nuts. We're going to say last touch there by Springdale. Kaya got 1 out of 2. The lead down to 3 at 36-33. 16 seconds gone here in the third quarter. So take a deep breath. Here we go. With the boys game coming up after that, that's a big one.
This is something the Wildcats have the advantage of. They can play McKinley Campbell off the ball and score like that right there because of the fact they have MacArthur and Madison Campbell on the court.
13 now for Campbell. Lead at 5 at 38-33. There's Aubriana Wilson. Back to Jacayla. Bunch thought about the 3, now working on Haney. Finds Charlene Hudson. Open 3.
That's something you cannot have happen if you're the Wildcats. That's too good of a player to leave open like that.
Charlene Hudson leading scorer in the ballgame for either team. She's got 16. Minute gone here, third quarter. It's a 2-point lead. MacArthur fought through the trap nicely, right to Delaney Rowland. Little stutter, thought about the 3, now finds Campbell in the corner. She'll fire the 3. That rolls in good. Madison Campbell's got her first points. Lead back to 5 at 41-36.
I mean, she had a 20-point game against the Rogers Heritage War Eagles, then a 14-point game against the Southside Mavericks. She was on a shooting spree and then kind of slowed down, so it'd be nice to see her get a little going if you're the Wildcats. If you're Springdale Bulldogs, that's a scary sight.
Hudson couldn't get it to go. Campbell comes down with a rebound. This is Haney.
Yeah, they're asking for a walk right there, but could have been a gather move. You never know. Those are really 50-50 calls.
43-36 the score, 6:18 to go. Kai McCoy lets fly on the 3. That not good. Jacayla going after it, saved it. It goes right to Campbell, and here comes Har-Ber the other way. Jazz MacArthur.
Gets a side to herself.
MacArthur, baseline jumper, that's no good. Aubriana comes away with it. This is Aubriana Wilson. Aubriana looking for help, back to Kaya. Open 3. Kaya McCoy. Won't go. It's going to be slapped out of bounds by Aubriana Wilson. And with 5:50 to go here, it'll be Har-Ber basketball. And we're going to get a timeout, Springdale. 7-point lead. 5:50 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
5:50 to go here in the third quarter, 7-point ball game. We'll break the huddle. It will be Har-Ber basketball.
And Zach, I just want to let some people know this. This is the 3 and the 4. The Har-Ber Wildcats averaging 56 points per game as a team. The Springdale Bulldogs averaging 54. These are the scariest 3 and 4 you can possibly play when it comes to the tournament.
You know, the crazy part about both of these teams is how young they are.
Yes.
Compared to, when you look at teams like Fort Smith Northside, who is a very senior-laden team, and Fayetteville as well. I mean, you've got a lot of experience here. These two teams, I mean, this is all brand new for a lot of them. Jazz MacArthur hits the 3.
And the Wildcats on a shooting spree right now. They are getting it going, but right now they also got to watch their fouls.
All knocked out of bounds there by McKinley Campbell. Har-Ber with their largest lead of the night at 10. They've come out here in the third quarter white hot. Carolyn trying to get the basketball in, finds Aubriana underneath for 2. Aubriana's got 7. And McKinley Traveled, yeah.
Yep, she did.
May have taken a little bounce step there.
Well, she thought about the shot, then saw a wide open teammate, and she stutter stepped, and that's what got the walk.
Adriana Hernandez checking in for Springdale. Coach tells me when she was out, Springdale really struggled defensively. She's their best on the block defender, in addition to being a really great three-point shooter.
Very good three-point shooter. 47% you said earlier.
There it is. Adriana can't get that one to go, or does she? No. That one's going to hit the top of the backboard. It will go out of bounds, and with 5:04 to go here in the third quarter, Har-Ber will get it back. You know, this is one of the few teams that Springdale isn't faster than.
No. I mean, these teams are, if you really look at it right now, these teams are probably the most evenly matched teams that we can see in the 6A. They're very small, very fast, and love to speed you up.
This is MacArthur. It's Campbell on the wing. Campbell directed traffic. 15 to shoot for Har-Ber. Campbell, nice look underneath. That Campbell to Campbell thing.
Yep, Campbell to Campbell, that's a twin connection. Time. And that's just a sneaky play by the Wildcats. They know that the Springdale Bulldogs are going to know their set, so they're trying to sneak out of it.
Here's Adriana, top of the key. Three-pointer on the way. That back iron, no good. Campbell with a rebound. Jazz MacArthur, she'll fire. Three-pointer, open good. Jazz MacArthur hits the three, and we're going to get a timeout, Springdale.
I mean, Har-Ber, that's 6 points for MacArthur in the quarter.
4:17 to go in the third quarter. 51-38 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Har-Ber has outscored Springdale here in the third quarter, 15-5.
I was just about to say that. You stole that right from me. I love it.
13-point lead right now, and Springdale going to have to take better care of the basketball if they're going to get back into this. This is Adriana Hernandez on the wing. Adriana working on Jazz MacArthur, hands back to Aubriana Wilson. Wilson on the drive to Kaya. Kaya McCoy can't get it to go. Rebound by Campbell. This is McKinley Campbell with the basketball. Into the front court, McKinley Campbell. Will spin, rolls in, good. McKinley Campbell.
Coach Hunsucker not happy with that one. She wanted the travel violation, but, I mean, it's a 50-50, like I said earlier.
Jacayla Bunch high off the glass. It's good. We'll see who the foul is on. Maya Haney's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her third. Jacayla Bunch will go to the line.
We've seen both coaches get a little more aggravated than usual in this ball game. It's an intense ball game, and not only the players are sped up and are playing at a faster pace and playing with more heart, so are the coaches.
Ball knocked out of bounds there. I think Maya Haney was the last one to touch it. 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. It's a 13-point lead. Jacayla Bunch will inbound, finds Adriana Hernandez.
They want Bunch to shoot it right there.
Jacayla fires. Side of the rim, no good. Roller with a rebound.
Wildcats letting Bunch have that shot.
Charlene Hudson up off the bench. She'll check in at the whistle. This is McKinley Campbell. Finds Jazz MacArthur. MacArthur drives center. Now trapped. And she's gotten through a couple of those traps nicely as Haney goes high off the glass. No good. Charlene with a rebound. And now Springdale with a run out. Kaya can't get it to go. MacArthur pulls it back down. Jazz MacArthur quickly into the corner. Roller. Corner three. Aubriana with a rebound, and Springdale looks to run. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That was, I don't think Maya Haney meant to shove her, but she's going to pick up her fourth. And very quickly up off the bench, Ayani Henry is coming in. Charlene Hudson will check in. Kaya McCoy will sit down. We mentioned this tournament starts on Tuesday next week. We'll bring every game Springdale is in. And Har-Ber as well. I meant to say Springdale Public Schools. The Springdale Public Schools are in, whether it's the
we've got
Har-Ber
all 4
girl.
teams there.
All 4 teams are going to be down there. We're going to bring them all to you. Connor and I will be down there starting on Tuesday. It's going to be, I always look forward to the state tournament. A lot of fun down there. Get to see basketball all day long. I took the week off, so we get to watch basketball and more basketball and more basketball.
I don't know if college knows I took the week off, but I will.
Well, do they really have to know? Jazz MacArthur going to pick up the foul. That's going to be her 3rd. It's going to be team foul number 3. Allie Vaughn checking in, and Alexa Fitzgerald coming in as well.
This is where it gets scary for the Wildcats. They now have a lot of people in foul trouble, and they have to watch themselves.
Bunch catch at the top of the key. Jacayla, her shot off the glass and in. Jacayla Bunch. She's got 7. Very quickly. Campbell comes back, fires a 3, ribs out, no good. Henry with a nice rebound, back to Roller. She'll fire the 3. That's too strong, no good. Jacayla Bunch with a rebound. Springdale with an opportunity here to get themselves back in it. 2 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Aubriana, she'll fire, 3-pointer. Good. Aubriana Wilson, she's got 10. And it's an 8-point ball game as McKinley Campbell comes racing out of there with the basketball. My goodness, she's fast.
Yes. This is a game of runs.
You don't see a lot of this in the 6A. These 2 teams are racing up and down the court.
This could be a potential 70-point ball game for these 2 teams.
Ball poked away by Jacayla Bunch, and Springdale's got it with a chance to cut it to 6. Jacayla will hand back to Charlene Hudson. 30 to shoot for Springdale. Charlene on the drive. Hudson off the glass and in. Charlene with the basket. The foul is going to go on Henry.
This is a scary sight if you're a Wildcat fan, a very good sight if you're a Springdale Bulldog fan, because they are going on a run, and these are 2 very high-scoring offenses that can get going at any moment.
Kaya McCoy's checked back in for Springdale. 1:35 to go in the quarter. Charlene Hudson will step to the line for the and 1. Carolinda's got 6, and the lead down to 5 at 53-48.
Love how we're both keeping stats up here like we don't trust each other, maybe. I don't know.
It's a nervous tick for me.
Yes.
Shout out to all the folks outside watching the game on the big screen. Glad to have you guys along on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. And we're going to get a traveling call. Fitzgerald turns it over. I don't think your mom liked that one at all. I don't think Coach Jenkins liked that one at all. She just kind of gave it that slump of the shoulders, like, what?
She is a very silent coach. By that I mean she will turn around, say what she feels, and not say it where people can hear it.
1:05 to go here. Charlene Hudson with the basketball. The jump stop doesn't work, grabs her own rebound. Finds Kaya McCoy, 3-pointer out of the corner. Shot rolls in good, and we got ourselves a ball game. It's a 2-point lead at 53-51. This is Campbell to Roller, her 3 to answer. Delaney Roller can't get it to go. Kaya McCoy with a rebound. Here's Kaya. And she's going to get ball and Kaya both knocked out of bounds by McKinley Campbell. And
that's funny because you don't expect to see a lot of blocks with these 2 teams. These are not 2 tall teams.
Not at
but
all.
They are very good defensive teams because they're so small. They use that to their advantage.
42 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Charlene Hudson's got the basketball in the corner. She'll spot up. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Roller with the rebound.
Campbell almost backed up a little bit and let Charlene kind of take that one. It's an interesting look for the Wildcats.
30 seconds to go here in the quarter. There's about a 1.5 difference between shot clock and game clock. This is Campbell. It's a good matchup right here. McKinley Campbell with the spin. Left-handed shot short. Charlene Hudson comes down with it. Springdale can hold for the last shot here.
They're asking for a foul right now as the student section. But, I mean, it's just some good physical defense being played by both sides.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Hudson with the basketball. Charlene on the drive. Charlene, floater. And we've got a whistle. I think they're going to call Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Ayani Henry for the foul.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, I didn't either. 2 seconds. That's her second. 2.6 seconds to go. And Springdale will inbound on the baseline. Now we're going to get a discussion. I didn't hear what the foul was for.
I think it was away from the ball foul, but I mean,
Yeah, and it's going to send Charlene Hudson to the line. Har-Ber's over the limit. And with 2.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter, Charlene Hudson with an opportunity to tie the ball game. Charlene gets the first.
Are we going to see overtime in a Springdale Har-Ber game?
It wouldn't be the first time. Second shot from Charlene Hudson's good. Tied up at 53, 2.6 seconds to go. Fitzgerald to inbound, finds Campbell. I think Kai McCoy got a piece of that one. And I don't think we expected any less. We're tied up at 53 as we head to the fourth quarter. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
We start the fourth quarter. Springdale outscores Har-Ber in the third, 21-17.
As we send it down to Madeline Zizanasi with the sideline report.
So this really has been a battle for the 3 seed. I mean, the Springdale girls were trailing in that third, so it's really important for them to keep that momentum that they got in the end of the third into the fourth. And those Har-Ber girls need to work on keeping them contained, keep that chaos a little bit lower, and really focus on staying focused for this fourth quarter.
Thank you, Madeline. Springdale right now on a 13-3 run. So we start the fourth. It's McKinley Campbell, Delaney Roller. Ayani Henry's in there, Erica Campbell. And Alexa Fitzgerald, the 5 for Har-Ber. This is Campbell. Back to Roller. Roller at the foul line. Her shot rolls in good. So Delaney Roller will start the fourth quarter with a 2.
Her first points of the second half.
Springdale did a good job on her in the third quarter. Had some open looks, just couldn't knock them down. No changes for Springdale. It's the Hudsons, Carolinda, and Charlene. Here's Charlene on the drive. Shot no good. Charlene grabs her own rebound. Back to Aubriana. Finds Kaya. Three-pointer on the way. Shot good. Kaya McCoy.
You got to love the unselfishness right there by Aubriana Wilson, just to be able to find the open teammate who you don't know the percentages, but McCoy's been hot tonight from 3.
There's Roller, dribble center. Minute gone here in the fourth quarter. This is Roller. Long three-pointer on the way. Whistle, foul, and the basket's good. We'll see who the foul is on.
I mean, big-time players make big-time shots. Delaney Roller has shown up for the Cats tonight. She only had 2 points against the Fayetteville Bulldogs on Tuesday and has shown up tonight.
Foul's going to go on Carolinda Hudson. Delaney Roller will try and complete the 4-point play.
How many times do you see that in basketball?
I haven't seen it this year as Roller hits the free throw. She's got all 6 for Har-Ber here in the quarter. Here's Charlene Hudson in the corner. And refs have done a nice job tonight letting these girls play. That ball, I think, got tipped.
Oh, yep, it did.
Yeah.
They're going to call it a tip.
Yeah, I think Campbell got a finger on that one. The rotation came out kind of flat. And with 23 seconds to go, Springdale will inbound the basketball. They trail by 3, 59-56. This was a slugfest the first time these two got together. Tonight, we've seen this looks like vintage 80s Lakers stuff.
Some really good scoring. You see more three-pointers than probably those 80s Lakers, but these teams are really getting at it.
There's Kaya McCoy. Finds Jacayla Bunch. Jacayla at the top of the key working on Delaney Roller. Jacayla finds Aubriana far side. Aubriana with the fake. Whistle foul. That's going to go on Henry.
Henry's got some fouls to give compared to the rest of her teammates. She's only got 3.
It's the first team foul of the quarter for Har-Ber. Comes with 6:25 to go in the ballgame. It's been everything we thought it would be. Kayla Bunch will inbound.
MacArthur has not entered back in this ball game yet in the fourth.
She's only got 3 fouls. Here's Jacayla on the drive. Jacayla couldn't get it to go. Henry came away with it. Now Har-Ber's got the basketball. This is McKinley Campbell,
who has just been more of a distributor in the second half for the Wildcats.
Madison Campbell couldn't get it to go. Henry came down with the rebound. McKinley Campbell to Madison Campbell. 3-pointer, good.
The twin connection working there again for the Wildcats.
6-point lead at 62-56. Charlene Hudson with the basketball.
I like the decision by Coach Hunsucker. She's subbing in Hernandez at the next break, and that is a 3-point threat that you need in this ball game right now.
Carolinda Hudson drives center. Carolinda off the glass and in. Carolinda Hudson's got 10. Now Springdale going to try and turn up the pressure a little bit. 62-58 our score.
If you came here to watch a great boys game, you're going to get it, but you're also getting a great girls game in your meantime.
Madison Campbell answers right back.
She's got 10.
Yes, she does. Springdale with the basketball on the wing. Back to Aubriana Wilson. It's going to be interesting here the next 2 minutes or so. These teams try and position themselves. It's a 6-point lead, just a 2-possession game. Aubriana on the drive, finds Jacayla Bunch, spots up 3-pointer. Shot no good. Roller with a rebound.
Student section letting her know about it for Har-Ber Wildcats, just yelling the air ball, but at the same time, that's a good shot for Jacayla Bunch.
This is Campbell to Roller in the corner. Her 3 on the way. Good.
Some answers right now by the Wildcats.
4:42 to go in the ball game. So back to a 9-point lead for Har-Ber. Charlene Hudson back to Carolinda. Fires. That shot too strong, no good. They're going to say Har-Ber basketball as Adriana Hernandez checks in.
This is the lineup that the Bulldogs need to go with. Maybe Allie Vaughn in there for some three-point shooting as well. But this is kind of the lineup that they need to answer back for this Wildcat offense.
The ball poked out of bounds. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. 4:24 to go in the ball game. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Arns. We are it's an absolute celebration of Springdale basketball. You and I kind of marvel here. It is standing room only. It is.
Yes.
I mean, it is filled to the rafters.
We don't even have seats.
Yeah, they took the chairs from us, but it is. It's everything you thought it would be and more. City of Springdale has shown out for tonight's basketball game as we say goodbye to Bulldog Gymnasium. Here's Campbell. That ball intercepted by Jacayla Bunch.
And I talked to Jacayla Bunch before the game. She is, in my opinion, one of the best defenders in the entire 6A.
My daughter's favorite player. Kaya fires a 3. Shot, no good. Charlene Hudson with a rebound. Charlene can't get that to go. Kaya McCoy with a rebound. Throws it right to Ayani Henry. Har-Ber's got the basketball. Kayla's a great story here. A girl who sort of learned to play basketball here at Springdale. Great athlete. Loves the game, but boy, she has blossomed under Coach Hunsucker. You see,
Yes.
Look at Coach Hunsucker right there. 3:51 to go, and now we've got more whistles. It looks like we're going to get a timeout. 3:51 to go in the ballgame. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
.51 to go in the ball game. Har-Ber leads 67-58. They've outscored Springdale here in the fourth quarter 14-5. And it'll be Har-Ber basketball here. It's getting warm in here.
It's getting warm because there's
really
a lot of
warm
body
in
heat.
A lot of bodies in here tonight. And the last game that will ever be played here at Bulldog Gymnasium. As soon as this one's over, they're going to start the renovations here. And the basketball team actually has to be out of here tomorrow morning. Here's Campbell to Roller. Thought about the three, finds Fitzgerald. Corner three on the way, good.
I mean, you pass up a good shot for a better shot, and that's exactly what you want to do if you're the Wildcats.
Coach Hunsucker not happy as Adriana Hernandez limps to the bench. Charlene Hudson going to come back in. And
three-point basket is how these teams have lived and died tonight, and it has been successful for the Wildcats here of late.
3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Charlene Hudson with it, working on Fitzgerald. Charlene at the elbow finds Aubriana. And we'll get a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get
Campbell.
Yeah, I think they're going to get McKinley Campbell. Indeed they do. It's number 4. Aubriana will go to the line.
It's hard sometimes because you never know from our angle what the call is or not. But, I mean, it could have been a straight-up block, but it could have been a foul, and I just can't tell from here.
Aubriana can't get the first. Second shot upcoming.
That's a discussion Coach Jenkins is having with the referee right now.
I thought Henry got her with the hip, but
that's what I was expecting as a away the ball foul.
Aubriana 0 for 4 from the line tonight. Nice play there by Jacayla Bunch to knock it off of Henry.
That was a great play by Jacayla Bunch, a very heads-up senior play with a team that has so much inexperience. That's Jacayla Bunch doing it right there.
3:22 to go in the ball game. Springdale have to fight their way back into this one. Har-Ber's done a nice job on them here in the fourth quarter. Kai McCoy, three-pointer, that's off. Jacayla Bunch with a rebound. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. I think that one will go on Henry. If it does, that's number 4.
So now you've got Henry with 4. Now you have Maya Haney subbing into the ball game with 4. So right now the Wildcats, they're up by 12, but they're in an uncomfortable position with their foul count.
Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Jacayla Bunch will inbound. There's Aubriana Wilson in the corner. Wilson. Whistle. Basket's no good. Aubriana's going to go back to the line. Foul's going to go on Roller. That will be her third. Aubriana 0 for 4. Very good foul shooters. Really struggled here in the last couple of games.
She's a very good player, period. Whether it free throws, anything else, she's shot the ball well tonight from three-point territory, but has not been able to capitalize at the line.
What night is this? It's Tuesday night. Springdale went 1 for 6 down the stretch at the foul line. Really dug themselves a hole as Aubriana gets 1 out of 2.
I was kind of with you. I don't know what day it was either today.
This is Campbell with the basketball, and we're going to get a timeout. Har-Ber, exactly 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Three minutes to go in the ball game. Good look there at the Springdale huddle as they get their final instructions. No change in personnel for Springdale or Har-Ber. The Haney Roller, like Madison and McKinley Campbell. Alexa Fitzgerald, the 5th Har-Ber Wildcat out there.
Just hit a 3 a moment ago.
This is Campbell.
Wildcats are in no rush right now. Other than the shot clock, they have no need to score.
12 to shoot. This is McKinley Campbell on the drive. They're going to say the foul was on the floor. The foul will be on Charlene Hudson. That'll be her first.
The Bulldogs, I mean, they play aggressive defense, but they've done a good job of staying out of foul trouble tonight. They played right up. There's always that line between aggressiveness and fouling, and they've stayed on that line pretty well tonight.
13 foul for Springdale. Campbell finds Madison Campbell in the corner. She'll dribble center. Shot clock resets, and we get the travel call. Springdale will get it back here with 2:35 to go in the ballgame. They're going to have to knock down some shots and some free throws. They're going to cut this 11-point lead. Again, this game is for the 3 seed. They will play Tuesday.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought they play Wednesday.
Aubriana Wilson couldn't get the shot to go. Alexa Fitzgerald comes away with it.
And I talked to both coaches. They kind of like the 3, the 4 seed because it gets you a game of preparation, especially with both their youth.
It's Campbell, floater in the lane, good. Her first points in the fourth quarter. She's got 17. The lead now 13 at 72-59. Charlene Hudson, floater, no good. Pulled down by Madison Campbell, and now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Springdale. The Dogs will keep possession here as we go under 2 minutes to go. Boys game's coming up. We got some ceremonies in between games.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we've got some senior night stuff. We're going to have some, it's the last night here at Bulldog Gymnasium. They're going to take the posters off the wall before we get out of here. It's going to be, the renovations are coming fast and furious here at the Springdale schools as Carolinda goes off the glass, no good. Charlene with a rebound. Off the glass and in.
That has to be a double-double for Charlene Hudson. She has done a great job of rebounding the ball, and she's scored, obviously, at will when she wants to.
Charlene's got 18 tonight. Here's McKinley Campbell. Fitzgerald with a nice one-handed catch. Back to Madison Campbell, and they'll reset 20 to shoot. And Aubriana's going to pick up her third. 1:29 to go in the ball game. That's team foul number 4 for Springdale, so the next foul will result in foul shots. Now, you said they shoot 58% as a team, correct?
From where? 58, yes, from the foul line.
So Springdale's going to get it back here with 1:28 to go.
I mean, that was just that was a little sloppy of a possession by the Wildcats. Right now, if you're the Springdale Bulldogs, you've got to get some three-pointers on the board, and that's why Hernandez already looking like she's about to come. Oh, no, maybe back in the game.
Hudson on the drive, off the glass and in. So Carolinda with a 2 and a quick timeout for Springdale. 1:17 to go in the ball game. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549. Welcome back to Springdale. 1:17 to go in the ball game. 9-point lead. No, 11. No, it is 9. My math skills are brutal. 72-63 our score. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. If you're thinking about coming to the boys game late, I don't know, man. It is packed in here. Har-Ber inbounds the basketball. This is Madison Campbell across the timeline. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Jacayla. That will be her second. With 1:10 to go. That's going to send Campbell to the foul line.
Madison Campbell shooting 47% from the free throw line this year.
Those are 2 big ones right here. First free throw on the way, rims out, no good. I've been told the rims here at Springdale very friendly from the good shooters, not me.
No, I never got to play in this gym.
Yeah, this is.
I quit my sophomore year after sophomore team minutes.
Campbell gets 1 out of 2. Extends the lead to 10. Approaching a minute to go here. Charlene Hudson with a basketball. Charlene on the drive. Back to Aubriana Wilson. She'll fire. 3-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Charlene Hudson with a rebound. Charlene can't get it to go. Whistle foul. Let's see who they are going to wave. Looks like Fitzgerald's going to get the foul
And answer me this real quick. Charlene Hudson's a point guard, correct?
Sure.
She is playing like a big right now. She is rebounding the ball at a very high clip, shooting the ball at a very high clip. She's doing a great job tonight for the Bulldogs.
Her shot for Charlene is good. She is she's unique. She is by trade a point guard.
Yes.
But with Springdale not having a lot of bigs, the traditional bigs, this is positionless basketball. This is the Golden State Warriors. Anybody could be the point guard on any given night, but she is Springdale's primary ball handler. Second shot for Charlene Hudson. It's going to roll in good. Told you the rims were friendly.
Yeah, proven right there.
8-point leads, 57.7 seconds to go, and we're going to get a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. 8-point lead. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hi, this is Donald Tucker, the voice of the Har-Ber Wildcats. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Taneytown, Arkansas is open and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment that you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today at 888-498-2549.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Har-Ber High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible.
Welcome back to Springdale. 8-point ball game, 57.7 seconds to go. Out of the timeout, Springdale will send Kaya McCoy. Adriana Hernandez has checked back in. Charlene Hudson, Kayla Bunch, Carolinda Hudson. For Har-Ber, it'll be Alexa Fitzgerald, McKinley Campbell, Madison Campbell, Delaney Roller, and my eyesight's terrible, it's Maya Haney.
Yes. And then you see the pressure kind of release a little bit right there by the Bulldogs, but they like to put the pressure on here in the half court.
Campbell finds Haney, and she's going to be fouled. So they're going to send Maya Haney to the line. Adriana Hernandez is going to pick up her first personal with 48.3 seconds to go in the ball game.
Now the Bulldogs are playing my kind of game here. They're playing the stat game. Maya Haney shoots about 55% from the free throw line, so they're banking. They're doing a little hack-a-shack, basically.
Well, they're going to have to hack-a-shack a little bit and knock down some threes here if they're going to get back in this thing. Haney first free throw. Rims out. Aubriana Wilson's coming back in.
I think that makes her 1 for 3 on the night.
Second shot upcoming for Maya Haney. Second shot no good. Aubriana Wilson with a rebound, and Springdale's got the basketball. Charlene Hudson quickly into the front court. Hudson. Foul line jumper, good. So Charlene Hudson got 6 in the quarter, and the clock continues to run here with 37 seconds here. Springdale going to need to foul. This is McKinley Campbell, and we'll get a whistle on a foul. That's going to go on Jacayla Bunch. That's going to be foul number 3, and it will send Campbell to the line with 31.7 seconds to go. These are huge free throws.
They are huge. McKinley Campbell, I've got the stats for you right here, Zach.
I love that you have this.
Yes, 72% from the free throw line. The best statistical free throw shooter and the player that the Bulldogs do not want to get the ball is Delaney Roller. She shoots about 84%.
First shot for Campbell is in.
That's a huge shot. It makes it a 3-possession ball game, and that is huge for the Wildcats.
Campbell's got 18 tonight. Second shot upcoming. Campbell gets them both. Those are big. And now with 31.7 seconds to go in the ball game, Charlene Hudson's got it. Hudson finds Bunch. Bunch to Carolinda Hudson. Springdale going to have to get a shot off here. Carolinda drives. Shot short. Maya Haney with a rebound, whistle, foul.
That was a big possession for the Bulldogs that was a little empty, but at the same time, they've got to come back and score on this next possession if they want to stay alive.
17.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Haney's going to go to the line.
These are big free throws for Maya Haney. It's only a freshman that is going to the line right now for the Wildcats, and this is probably the most intense position she's been in all year. First free throw's on the way. Back iron, no good. She's got 9 tonight.
been kind of in foul trouble a portion of the evening. And like you
4
said,
already.
these are huge free throws. Second free throw from Maya Haney.
She needed double digits right there. She knew it. Needing a bucket are the Bulldogs.
Charlene Hudson steps back, three-pointer on the way. Good. Charlene Hudson with a three. And
can't step back in and get the ball, no.
Har-Ber turns it over with 6 seconds to go in the ball game. Springdale is out of timeout, so you can't stop the clock. Exactly 6 seconds to go. It's a 6-point ball game.
So I don't know what the stoppage is because she can't call a timeout, or Coach Hunsucker can't call a timeout, meaning that there's a little stoppage. I don't know what it is.
Well, Springdale's going to get the basketball back. Are we going to adjust the clock at all? That's what they put 0.8 seconds back on the clock. So 6.8 seconds.
That matters in this kind of tight
of
ball game.
It absolutely does. Bunch with a catch, back to Hudson. She'll spot up, three-pointer on the way. That rims out, no good. And they're going to say last touched by Maya Haney with 0.8 seconds to go in the ball game. So Springdale will have to catch and shoot here, and there is no 6-point play in basketball. Hudson fires the three at the buzzer. It rolls in good. And that's how the ball game's going to end. Our final score, Har-Ber 76, Springdale 73. Connor and I will be back to wrap it up. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Final score, Har-Ber 76, Springdale 73. Springdale Athletic Foundation Television Basketball is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Slim Chickens, Trade Pro, United Federal Credit Union, Tacos for Life, and our friends at Storms and Swiderski Orthodontics.
And Madeline Zizanasi has more on the game.
Yeah, this really was the redemption game that the Wildcats were looking for. I mean, they came in, they knew what they needed to do, and they were able to achieve it. It is sad to see the last girls' game at this gym, but I know that the girls were excited, and I know that they're proud of what they did this year.
Thank you, Madeline. Great job tonight. Madeline's first soiree into sideline reporting, and been fun. Well, got one game down. We've got one to go. The boys' game's coming up, and I think that we're expecting a lot in this ball game. Kind of the same sort of energy we saw at the start.
Oh, it should be a fun, high-scoring game. I've heard some kids say they're going for 40. I've heard some kids say they're going to lock up a kid who's going for 40.
Yeah,
it's going to be a fun night.
It is senior night here, so we've got the senior night festivities. Connor and I will be back in just a minute. Get you set for the boys' game. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, tacos.
She's
been cheering at Springdale for 3 years, and they plan to continue as the Arkansas was the best internationals at international business. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Sells. Now for the SHS men's team. Welcome senior Amy Hunsucker. She's been a dancer for 3 years. She was also involved in student council, regular captain, HOSA leaders, for the National Honor Society, and Bulldog. The first is the biggest impact on her high school career is her mom and twin sister, because they push her every day, and are the reason she works so hard. She plans to high school to get a bachelor's degree in psychology at the University of Arkansas, go to medical school, and become a neurologist. And he is being escorted by her family. And her sister, Alexa Har-Ber. She's been a dancer for 3 years. She is also involved in law academy, student council, National Honor Society, Tea Club, and Bulldogs. The person who has had the biggest impact on her high school career is the law academy teachers, because they've shown her so much love and support, and she can always count on them for anything she needs. After graduation, she plans to go to the University of Arkansas to earn a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and become a criminal investigator. Alexa is being escorted by her family. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Cuevas has been a dancer for 1 year. She is also involved in student council and National Honor Society. The person who has the biggest impact on her high school career is our co-ed instructors. Congratulations on going to the UA, earn a degree in finance, and become a real estate agent. Rebecca is the escorted. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Caroline Young. She's been a dancer for 3 years. She is also involved in National Honor Society, FFA, and CD's Council. Every teacher and coach she's ever had has helped her get where she is today in class or sports. And congratulations, she hopes to train more years, earn a master's in athletics and nutrition, and become a registered dietitian. Here is the escorted by Zach and Caroline Young. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jennifer Aguilar. She's been a dancer for 2 years. She's also involved in the National Honor Society, Tea Club, and Senior Mass Council. All of her teachers here in high school have an impact on her because they helped her get to where she is today. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Arkansas, study criminology, and become a criminal psychologist. Together is being escorted by Jimmy and Judy Hudson. Please welcome
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Reese in the corner, fires three-pointer. Shot good! Reese Starks into the ball and one play.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Try the 3-in-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Har-Ber High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Welcome back to Springdale as we get set for the boys' game. Springdale Athletic Foundation Television is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Arkansas Children's Hospital, Core Architects, Engineering Services Incorporated, Ozarks Electric Cooperative, and our friends at PAM Transport. Well, Connor, kind of wait for this one. Har-Ber 26-2 on the year, 14-1 in the conference. They win tonight, they win the conference. Lose tonight, you kind of leave it to chance depending on what happens with Fayetteville and Rogers tonight. Springdale 18-10 on the year, locked into that 3 seed. They'll be playing on Wednesday. They're 11-4 in the league, and we got stars all over the place, and it's going to be. I think this one's going to be everything we thought it would be.
I think it's going to bring a lot of magic, especially this is the last game. The girls could not finish it for the Springdale Bulldogs, but the boys want to pick up the slack. They want to do that for this gym. And then you look at it, really, these are two high-scoring teams. They're both 6-1. The Springdale Bulldogs 6-1 at home. The Har-Ber Wildcats 6-1 away. So they're kind of evenly matched when it comes to that home versus away matchup.
For more on tonight's game, let's go down to Madeline Sizanasi.
The last time these two teams met, the Bulldogs did not have Isaiah Seeley on the court. So this game is really important for him to show what he can do against these Har-Ber Wildcats and really demonstrate that he is healed and he is back and he is ready. The Bulldogs have been 9-1 with Isaiah Seeley, so it's really crucial that he continues to demonstrate his skill. And he also shared that the loss Wildcats is really just fuel for him to continue to play in this game. Cortland Muldrew also added that it's just important for him to put on a show for these fans and really unite Springdale tonight.
Thank you, Madeline. You know, she talks about Isaiah being back, 19.9 points per game since his return from the wrist injury beginning of February. Springdale was 2-3 without him. You know, just kind of held their own there, but they are 9-1 with him in the league, and he makes a huge difference for this basketball team.
When you got an Arkansas offered player, an SEC level guard who can play in the post, who's 6'7", and has the guard skill set, it's hard to stop. But then looking at the other side, Cortland Muldrew averages about 22 points per game and is really just came off a game where he had 20 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. So he's been able to figure out what goes into winning more and more as the season's gone along.
You know, I was talking to Coach Price before the game for Springdale, and you can talk about all the stars you want. The guy that killed Springdale the last time they got together was Hayden Wood.
Yes, Hayden Wood is the unsung hero.
10 points in that ball game, hit a couple of key shots, and they outmuscled Springdale the last time, but they're going to be without one of their bigs tonight, and we're going to have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, no, Jabari Washington was injured in the game against Fayetteville, the first time that the Wildcats lost in conference play, and they lost Jabari Washington in that game. But at the same time, Taven Bledsoe, I should say, has been great for the Wildcats. He has stepped up, a sophomore, and then really Hayden Wood in the past few games has stepped up. He is going to be an X factor for this team. Jackson Conley's defense, another factor.
Yeah, Springdale's starting to get healthy. I was talking to Coach Price before the ball game, and Springdale hadn't been healthy since August.
Yes.
Reese Starks is back tonight. Dealing with a bit of a knee injury. We'll see how much Springdale can get from him. Jarvis Palmer was dealing with an illness about a week and a half ago. He's back. Played some minutes the other night against Fort Smith Northside. Brylan Sims coming off maybe his best game against Northside in the fourth quarter. He just went off and really kind of stretched that lead out for Springdale. But, these are two of the best teams in the state. These are two teams heading to North Little Rock next week with expectations, which is something that we haven't been able to say about both sides of town when we're heading into the conference tournament. I think both of these teams feel like they can win it.
Both these teams, and really they're kind of in identical positions as kind of last year when it comes to standings. Springdale was at the 3 seed last year for men's basketball, and the Har-Ber Wildcats were 2. They have potential to be 1 this year. But at the same time, Springdale was the underdog, if you will, going into the state tournament. They proved people wrong. The Har-Ber Wildcats are kind of the top dog right now, so they've got to be able to play both those roles here tonight.
We are ready for basketball here at Bulldog Gymnasium. This is it. This is the last game that we played in this building. It is standing room only. We've got folks behind us. It is 3, 4, 5 deep. As the cameras will pan around, you'll see it down in the corners. There isn't a person in Springdale that either isn't here, doesn't want to be here, or is outside watching the game on the big screen. So
yes.
Starting lineups being introduced. Cortland Muldrew, of course, Connor talked about him. This is the guy that I really like. I like Jackson Conley. He is a big guard who can do a lot of different things. Hayden Wood being introduced right now.
Marley, a freshman. He is a very solid player. Averages 11.1 as a freshman.
So Bledsoe going to get the start tonight. For Springdale, it's staying out of foul trouble. They have been in foul trouble repeatedly the last couple of weeks, and their guys get 2 or 3 in the first quarter. And they got to be careful here. So here come the starting lineups for Springdale. They'll be the home team. They'll be in the white with the black trim and the red numbers.
You love the energy that's already in this gym, and we haven't even tipped off yet.
Brylan Sims coming off that 20-point performance on Tuesday night. 6'5" shooting guard.
And Sims' more importance on the court tonight will not be offense. It's going to be defending the star guard and Cortland Muldrew.
Jarvis Palmer, he had 27 in this matchup over at Har-Ber last month. Holden Plant's been coming on for Springdale. He does a lot of different things for them, defense, offense. He can run the point if they ask him to.
And you talk about Jarvis Palmer. Jarvis Palmer in that game almost fouled out, or he did foul out, I'm pretty sure, in that game. He could have had more than 27.
This is the guy right here, Cy Bates. They need him. He was in foul trouble at Northside, fouled out with 7:39 to go in the ball game. And here comes Isaiah Seeley. 17-7 on the season. That's his scoring average, 19 since returning from the injury. And we're about set for basketball. It is standing room only here at Bulldog Gymnasium as we do it one last time. He is Connor Jenkins, voice of the Wildcats. I'm Zach Arns, voice of the Bulldogs. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. This is literally a who's who.
Yes.
If you had tickets, you're here. And, for the folks that are over at the new arena looking at that, they've got it on the big screen over there. You're watching the big screen out in the parking lot. Welcome in.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun one.
And I heard Coach Eric Burnett, he was standing by the door, and I heard him say, if you leave, I'm letting someone else in.
Exactly.
That's what the situation is right now.
That is exactly the way it is. You cannot get in here. It is full, and that's great news here for both of these teams. Seeley and Wood going to jump center. Isaiah's going to win the tap. Springdale's got the basketball. So here we go. Jarvis, as I mentioned, had 27 in the first matchup.
This is a big against a guard right here. Bledsaw against Palmer. So this is going to be an interesting matchup that we'll see develop tonight.
Here's Holden Plant on the wing, guarded by Lee. Sai's got the basketball over to Seeley. Seeley on the drive. Back to Sai. Sai going to fire. Three-pointer on the way. That's short. Ball pulled down by Muldrew, and here we go. Well, here's a good matchup right off.
Seeley wants it.
This is Muldrew. All the way to the basket and in. So we got our first 2 points. Cortland Muldrew to the basket, and it's 2-0. Seeley's got the basketball on the return trip. Here's Isaiah.
Don't be surprised if Cortland Muldrew goes for 49.
Sims, three-pointer out of the corner. That's no good. Bledsaw with the rebound. Muldrew racing out of there with it. Loses control of the basketball, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Plant. Yeah. Holden Plant will get his first. Wood will inbound on the baseline. Tries to lob to Muldrew. Can't get it to go. Plant with a rebound.
It's a quick action play. Either the Wildcats like to get the ball in and reset their offense, or they like to get a quick action where they can get a bucket.
This is Jarvis Palmer. Let's switch off. Jackson Conley will pick him up. Minute gone here, first quarter. Palmer on the drive. All the way to the basket. Jarvis has Springdale's first 2.
That's probably what we expected a little bit, either Seeley or Palmer to get things started. They're going to get things going here for the Springdale Bulldogs.
You mentioned Springdale 6-1 here at home. They are a very different team defensively here at Bulldog Gymnasium, giving up just 41 points per game. They give up about 56 on the road. Here's Wood, high off the glass and in. Talked about him in the pregame. He's a guy that Coach Price talked about a lot as far as the game plan goes.
And you see what he had to do there. He had to be very shy when it came to finishing because Isaiah Seeley at 6'7" was ready to block that away.
Palmer has it taken away by Jackson Conley. And Conley has it poked away, and he's going to recover nicely. Jackson Conley to the basket and good. So a quick 6-2 run here by Har-Ber to open the basketball game. 2 minutes gone.
These are two explosive offensive teams. Har-Ber averaging 70 points per game, and the Springdale Bulldogs averaging 60.
Brylan Sims on the wing. Seeley in the corner. That shot knocked away by Conley. Seeley grabs it back. Seeley drives baseline. Not going to get the call there, but he grabs his own rebound. Seeley has it taken away. Sims catches the loose ball. Brylan Sims in the lane. That's no good. Seeley with a rebound.
Yeah, they weren't going to be stopped right there. Seeley had a mission to put the ball in the hole, and he accomplished that mission on that play.
Like they're going to let him go tonight for a little bit at least. 5:25 to go first quarter. 6-4 our score.
A little more physical in this game than we saw in the girls' game, but that's kind of allowed when it's men's basketball.
That first couple of minutes, boy, you're going to have to shake off some of that nervous energy. Here's Muldrew, steps back, his shot on the way. Good. Cortland Muldrew hits was that a 3? That was a 3. All right. Cortland's got 5.
You're used to commentating his basketball, aren't you?
I lost him there in the corner. I couldn't tell if he was behind the line. Here's Seeley with the basketball. Working on Conley. Seeley pulls up. Jumper on the way too strong. No good. Muldrew fighting for the rebound. Couldn't get it. Palmer with the rebound, and I think they got him for the travel.
Yeah, they did. Wonder if Eric Musselman got some tickets to this game. I don't know. I saw him at the last, the Fayetteville Springdale game. He was here.
5-point lead here. 4:50 to go first quarter. Har-Ber team, if you win tonight, you're the 1 seed out of the West. You wouldn't have to play till Thursday.
Oh, that was a good block, but a little contact down low as well.
We're going to get Isaiah for his first. And again, we talk about foul problems with Springdale. It's been an issue.
That's a big issue. If Seeley gets in trouble, that is a huge issue for the Springdale Bulldog team. But he's a smart enough player. He's played a lot of 6A basketball.
He's probably the one exception. He can control it a little bit. As Bledsaw hits the first.
Well, he's the most experienced player on the court, other than maybe Brylan Sims.
Brylan and Sai have played a lot of basketball in a lot of places. This will be second shot for Bledsaw, no good. Springdale's got the basketball. 10-4 the lead. 6-point ball game as Brylan Sims comes into the front court. Here's Holden Plant.
It's hot in here. You said it earlier, but it is hot.
Holden Plant finds Seeley in the corner. Seeley to the basket, up and in. Isaiah Seeley's got 4.
He came to play tonight. He's being aggressive offensively.
He's extremely active. Normally, he kind of lets the game come to him. Tonight, forcing the action a little bit. Here's Muldrew. Muldrew on the spin. His shot, that's no good. Bledsaw comes down with it. This is Lee. Loses control of the basketball. Springdale's going to take it over with 4:05 to go in. The crowd really into it. You know, the student section, they've been here since 4:30 this afternoon.
Yeah, they've been here.
It is, I mean, we are full to the rafters here at Bulldog Gymnasium. The final night. Sent out the T-shirts earlier on, the lights out T-shirts. Got one myself.
Yeah, they offered me one, and I'll say I'll get it later. I don't want to take it away from anybody.
A polite decline. I got you. Here's
No,
Sealy
no,
on the
no,
baseline.
no.
Jumper on the way. That's no good. Ball knocked around. Cy Bates comes away with it. Bates. Whistle and a foul. I think 2 shots upcoming. Foul's going to go on Mar Lee. That'll be his first. As Cy Bates goes, Springdale goes. This is a guy that is a walking double-double, but of late struggled with some foul issues.
I mean, when he's in the ball game, though, he is the X factor for the Springdale Bulldog team. He can defend at all positions as well as score when he wants. He's a great player.
Cy was a guy last year during their playoff run, held Anner Boateng, the 5-star going to Missouri, to 11 points.
Yeah, that's a good defensive battle.
So Cy will get both. And it's a 2-point ball game, 3:49 to go here in the first quarter.
Bolger's also been forcing the issue tonight. He wants to get aggressive. This is his ex-team. We didn't really talk about that, but this is who he played for.
It's Conley working on Brylan Sims. Brylan's been really good defensively. Conley fought his way in nicely to the basket. Conley's got 4. They lead back to 4 at 12-8. This is Jarvis Palmer. Palmer finds Holden on the wing. 3-pointer on the way. Shot short. And it's going to be Har-Ber basketball with 3:19 to go in the first quarter. May rush the shot a little bit.
There was no need to rush it there either. I mean, there was no coverage coming out.
This is Wood. Wood on the drive. Loses control of it. And they're going to say last touch there by Jarvis Palmer. Went right through his legs. Wood got a little aggressive there. They'll keep possession of the basketball. 20 to shoot for Har-Ber. And I don't think shot clock issues are going to be much of a thing tonight as Muldrew fires. His shot good.
Muldrew's on a mission.
2:50 to go here, first quarter. Sealy with the basketball. Mr. Jarvis Palmer. Reese Stark's going to check in at the next whistle. Here's Plant back to Brylan Sims. Sims crosses over, shot on the way, good. Brylan Sims got his first 2, and back and forth we go.
We were talking about Starks. You said he might be the it factor for this team.
He's a guy that just, he hasn't been healthy all year, but when he is, extremely effective. Just a guy that hadn't been able to stay off the injured list. Here's Muldrew, and we'll get a whistle and a foul. Sealy's going to pick up his second. Quickly up off the bench comes Tyler Bell. So Starks and Bell going to check in. Isaiah Sealy's going to take a seat probably for the last 2:24 of the quarter.
It'll be interesting to see if he'll come back in the second.
He'll be back. He won't be down for long. The offense has been flowing through Isaiah the last couple of weeks as Muldrew steps to the line. Muldrew will get the first to go. Here come Bell and Starks. Sealy's coming out. Jarvis Palmer's coming out. Springdale going to go a little speed and shooting. As 2 of their bigger guards take a seat.
Muldrew just missed a free throw. He shoots 90% from the free throw line.
So he gets 1 out of 2. And now we've got more whistles, and we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. 16-10 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
2:23 to go first quarter, 16-10 the score. Springdale will have the basketball when they come out of the huddle. Just a programming note here on the Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Connor and I will be down in North Little Rock for the state tournament. Bring you all the games for all 4 teams, boys and girls. As we get closer to a state championship, teams fighting to get to Hot Springs.
That's the only time you fight to get to Hot Springs either. Come on.
Sims with the basketball. He'll go over to Holden Plant. Had a chance to go down there last year. Fun trip. Here's Holden Plant. Lee with the block and the save. Har-Ber looks to run the other way. Here's Jackson Conley. Back to Muldrew. Muldrew going to fire. Long three-pointer. That's no good. Ball batted around, and now we're going to get side eights taken out. Brylan Sims. Ball was blocked. I think that was Starks that may have gotten the block.
So. I think so. He got up there for it.
Yeah, Lee tried the reverse. Couldn't get it to go. Mo Starks comes away with it. Now with 25 to shoot, Springdale's got the basketball. Here's Starks. Little backdoor cut, and they're going to call him for the travel.
He's got a little happy on that one. Knew he had a backdoor.
1:33 to go here in the first quarter. Coming in for Har-Ber, number 10. Now they're going to send him back to the bench. Okay.
Connor Menifee.
Yeah. They'll send him back, and no changes that I can tell. Stephen Tostin's checked in for Springdale. I was looking at the Har-Ber bench. I didn't see Stephen check in. He's checked in. Here's Muldrew. His shot no good. Side eights with a rebound. This is the guy. He is the guy that makes Springdale go. He's playing defense, rebounding, blocking shots.
I mean, he's got the tattoos. He's got the big size. I mean, he is a threatening player when it comes down to it, and he can impose his will.
Brylan Sims drives to the basket. We go under a minute to go here in the first quarter. It's a 4-point ball game, and no longer Springdale can hang around with Seeley on the bench. I think the better they'll feel. This is Hayden Wood. He tries to drive baseline, and they're calling for the travel.
That's the right call.
Here comes Connor Menifee. He's going to check in. Marley's going to sit down, so they'll get a little bit smaller.
I mean, they're okay with playing that small because they want to speed up the ball game as much as possible, but this is the lineup that Cy Bates needs to go to work in.
7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Stephen Tostin at the line. His shot on the way. That rims out. Conley with a rebound. And shot clock's off. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. This is Muldrew.
Stark's kind of on an island right now with Muldrew. It's a 1-3-1 right now.
Last 7 seconds of the quarter. Muldrew steps back. Shot on the way. No good. Stephen Tostin in there fighting for it. Tyler Bell's going to come away with it, and that's the way the first quarter is going to end. So our score after one, Har-Ber 16, Springdale 12. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
We are seeing some new faces in some new places this season. The Bulldogs have had their addition of Jarvis Palmer, who's been pretty influential this season. We've also seen some incredible work from Marley, the freshman on the Har-Ber team. He has added such a dynamic to this team, a youthful look, and he's really been helping us out.
Saw Brylan Sims drive to the basket for the first 2 points of the second quarter. Now Cy Bates pushes the tempo here. Isaiah Seeley still on the bench. Stephen Tostin at the elbow.
Almost the walk right there, but he keeps it.
Sims three-pointer, too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Muldrew. It's poked away by Sims. Conley's got it. In the corner, this is Marley. Finds Connor Menifee. Loads up, three-pointer on the way, no good. Tyler Bell with a rebound. 2-point ball game, 16-14. 7:10 to go here in the half.
And the Wildcats right now can't really buy a bucket in the last few minutes, but they're an offensive team. They know how to get a bucket here and there.
Hayden Wood going to check in at the whistle. Cy with the drive, and they're going to get an offensive foul. Cy Bates going to pick up his first.
That's what you got to do when you can't get your offense going, get your defense going, maybe create offense out of it, at least get an extra possession as Jackson Conley goes to the bench.
Jackson's going to sit down. Jackson had a good first quarter. 4 points in that quarter. Hayden Wood going to check back in.
9 points already for Mulder as well. Mulder is running the point guard responsibilities, and that's something that the Wildcats have the luxury of having. They have 3 guards that can really do it in Wood, Mulder, and Conley.
We need a foul right here in front of the student section. That's going to go on Stephen Toston. That's going to be his first personal. It's team foul number 2, so minute and 20 seconds gone. Springdale with 2 fouls. Remember, they've changed the rules in Arkansas high school basketball. 5 fouls will send you to the foul line.
What do you think about that rule, actually?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah,
I do
absolutely
too.
love it. This is Muldrew. Muldrew on the drive. And in.
Muldrew's hurting bad.
This is Toston. Dribbled it right off the knee of Bledsaw. They're going to say Springdale basketball, and you're right. Muldrew landed rather awkwardly. Very quickly up off the bench. Here comes Jackson Conley. He's going to check back in. Jarvis Palmer's coming in. Holden Plant is coming in. This is like a hockey line change right now. As Muldrew heads to the bench. The basket was good. It's a 4-point ball game at 18-14. And we've got Stephen Toston, Tyler Bell going to sit. So on the floor for Har-Ber, it's Menifee, Conley, Lee, Wood, and Bledsaw for Springdale. Starks, Palmer, Sims, Bates, and Plant.
This is as good as a lineup you can get out there for the Springdale Bulldogs other than having Isaiah Seeley.
Ball poked away there by Lee. Plant lost control of it. Har-Ber's got the basketball. Conley into the front court. This is Hayden Wood. Muldrew's up off the bench. He's coming in. Wood. Driving layup. He's got 4. And the lead goes to 6 at 20-14.
It's been a tight game. It hasn't really gotten past that 6 mark.
Jarvis Palmer answers right back. Foul line jumper, and it's 20-16. 5:45 to go here in the half.
This is what Jarvis Palmer does. He was a very offensive threat, big offensive threat, I should say, against the Wildcats the first time.
Conley, check that. Hayden Wood with a 3-pointer.
Said a few words to the student section as well. You love to see it. I mean, you got to be that competitive spirit, that edge. Everybody in this game seems to have that edge right now.
7-point lead, and they're going to say it's a kick. Springdale retain possession here. 23 to shoot. Muldrew's coming back in. Menifee's going to sit.
Fouls have not been really a big factor other than Isaiah Seeley in this ball game.
Yeah, we've had 6 fouls called in the ball game. 5 against Springdale, 1 against Har-Ber. Now we've got discussion at the scorer's table.
Might be a reset of the shot clock.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to reset the shot clock to 35 seconds. Or are they?
Or are they? That's the question.
I guess they're not. So
that should reset the possession.
You'd think so, but Springdale with 20 to shoot. Here's Palmer. Spots up. 3-pointer on the way. Shot rims out. No good. Muldrew with a rebound.
Like we said earlier, though, the shot clock is not a big factor in this game for
No,
either team.
I don't think either team's going to have issues with the shot clock. Muldrew on the drive and a whistle and a foul.
You already see Seeley off the bench, and that's some trust by Coach Price and the Bulldogs.
Well, this is what has happened the last couple of weeks. Holden Plant's going to sit down. I think that foul went on Cy. If it did, that's 2 on him. Those are your 2 most experienced players, both with 2 fouls. And Har-Ber will inbound. This is Hayden Wood. Wood on the drive. Finds Bledsaw underneath all alone for an easy 2.
And that's kind of what Bledsaw does, where he gets the majority of his points, is down on that block area off the rolls.
Seeley's back in. He's got the basketball. Steps back. Isaiah Seeley with the spin. Has it poked away by Marley. And now it's Har-Ber on the run. Muldrew. And it's an offensive foul. We're going to call Cortland Muldrew from the foul. 4:39 to go here in the half. Springdale get it back. Springdale hadn't been able to get much to go here in the second quarter.
they played some good defense, though. I mean, only allowed 9 points to a team that scored 16 in the first.
And we're going to get a whistle. Jackson Conley going to get called for the foul. That'll be his first. It'll be team foul number 2.
Something that Wildcats need to watch. The fouls are getting a little more tight, which means you got to adjust by both sides.
Ryland Sims inbounds, finds Sybates, and Springdale will start the offense. Shot clock reset. Here's Jarvis Palmer on the wing. Palmer drives center. Can't get the shot to go. Ball knocked around. Wood comes away with it. This is Hayden Wood on the drive. And we're going to get a timeout, Springdale. 4:09 to go in the half. Har-Ber's got an 11-point lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
4:09 to go in the half, 27-16 our score. It's been all Har-Ber here in the second quarter, and watching the Springdale kind of body language here. Coach Price frustrated with his team's defense and lack of shooting, to be quite honest. Har-Ber has found gaps in Springdale's defense, and this has been a thing the last couple of weeks. Springdale has run off really good wins. They've won 5 in a row, but going back to that Bentonville game where Bentonville, I think they came out 14 for 14 shooting. It's kind of been one of those things. Har-Ber's really taken advantage of some holes in the defense, and Springdale's dug themselves a little bit of a hole, and now going to have to fight their way back into it.
You see Muldrew switch on to 2-2-1 zone right now, so I don't know exactly who's on it, but I think Muldrew might switch on to Seeley. They all want, I mean, they're all friends. They all want, kind of, in layman's terms, they want the smoke.
Halfway home here, second quarter.
Oh, they went zone action, 2-3.
And this is, Springdale doesn't see a lot of zones because of this. And we get a loose ball there. Sy comes away with it. His first points in the second half. And Springdale gets back down to 9 at 27-18. Springdale going to have to tighten up defensively.
Springdale needs a little run here.
This is Bledsaw. His shot good. Devin Bledsaw's got 5.
Yeah, I mean, Bledsaw has just been fundamental in his game here tonight. Doesn't take a shot outside of his game.
Restarts in the corner, back to Jarvis Palmer. 20 to shoot for Springdale. Palmer loses control of it, gets it back. Here's Starks in the corner, drives baseline. Starks looking for help, finds Bates. 10 to shoot. Sy. Floater no good. Muldrew with a rebound.
They're chasing him down.
Muldrew. Floater no good. Bates with a rebound. Springdale's got the run out. Here's Seeley. So Isaiah Seeley's got his first points in the second quarter.
And that's exactly what you want to do if you're the Springdale Bulldogs. You want to get in transition. You want to try to make this team go faster than they want to go.
Nice stutter there by Wood. Fought his way in and gets the foul. Or excuse me, the basket.
He got 11.
Yeah, he's got 11. 9 of them here in the second quarter.
I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. This is going to be an X factor for the Wildcats. If Hayden Wood can get going, which he has been of late, that is going to be a dangerous thing for the Springdale Bulldogs.
Here's Palmer, spots up, three-pointer. Too strong, no good. Brylan Sims with a rebound. Here's Seeley on the wing. He'll fire three-pointer. That shot no good. Seeley grabs the rebound. Seeley. A little up and under and good.
Zach, I want to know one thing. Have you ever played 2K?
I am a fervent 2K player. Yes, I am.
Well, the finishing badges on Isaiah Seeley have been on tonight in the Hall of Fame if you play 2K.
1:45 to go here in the half. 31-22 the score. This is Muldrew. Cut off there by Starks. Wood on the wing. It's a very fast-moving quarter. Menifee's going to check in. Muldrew's coming out. I don't think Coach Deffenbaugh liked that shot at all. He kind of, as soon as the shot went up, he walked right down to the end of the bench. You can see him. He's not happy.
Yeah, he's going to have a discussion with Cortland Mulder about that one.
31-22, 9-point lead. Har-Ber's led by 11. Seeley finds Bates underneath. Back to Sims. He'll spot up. Three-pointer on the way. Shot's good. Ryland Sims, he's got 9. Springdale's got it back to 6 at 31-25.
And the question is, how long is Cortland Mulder going to stay on the bench, as the Springdale Bulldogs seem to be on fire and on a run right now?
This is Wood. Pulls up at the elbow. His shot rims out, no good. Sims with a rebound. Ryland Sims. He can heat up. Fires a three, that's short. Bates goes after it. Throws it right back to Seeley. Seeley with a little euro. Can't get it to go.
That was a great move. $5 move, but a penny shot.
Conley. That shot no good. And now we're just going end to end here as Cy comes away with it.
Turning into a track meet.
Bates. Seeley. Spots up three. Good. Isaiah Seeley's got 7 in the quarter. It's a 3-point ball game with 25 seconds to go in the half.
Here we go. This is where we are watching and we were waiting for this game to get as close as it is now.
Seven to go in the quarter. This is Hayden Wood trying to take Jarvis Palmer. He drives. Wood. And we're going to get a jump ball possession arrow to Springdale with 2 seconds left.
A great defensive possession for the Springdale Bulldogs, but that's kind of who you want the ball in the hands of if you're the Wildcats. You want Wood to be able to be the creator in that position.
Seeley at the buzzer.
Wow.
Banks it in, and we're going to the halftime 31-31. Seeley had a little word for Hayden Wood as they went off the floor. What a first half. We're tied at 31. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Welcome back to Springdale. Our halftime score 31-31. Springdale Athletic Foundation Television is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Tyson Foods. McClarty Daniel. Harp's Food Stores. Arvest Bank. And our friends at 5H Sports Photography. Everybody take a deep breath. We've got 2 quarters coming up. You are watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Har-Ber High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
31-31 our score. Springdale down 11 with 4:09 to go in the second quarter. Isaiah Seeley comes in, scores 10 points, including a three-pointer at the buzzer to tie up the ball game. And I mean, I think we got exactly what we expected, which is a lot of great athletes, a lot of great basketball.
I mean, we expected a high-scoring ball game. It's kind of low-scoring for these two teams, but at the same time, it's exactly what you wanted.
Let's go down on the court, check in with Madeline Sizanasi.
Neither team is going to let up pressure in this next half. We have some amazing action going on. We have a 31-31 game, and all of the players are in it. Woo. Our senior, Rylan Sims from the Springdale Bulldogs, shared that he is ready to take this team all the way, and he needs to win this game in order to do that. So we're excited to see what this team does.
Thank you, Madeline. Let's go through some of the scoring here. Leading scorer in the ballgame, Isaiah Seeley for Springdale. He's got 14. Rylan Sims, who Madeline just mentioned, he's got 9. Outside of that, Jarvis Palmer with 4, and Cy Bates with 4. For Har-Ber, really the story, you can talk about all the superstars you want, but Hayden Wood's been the story. He's got 11 in the first half. Cortland Muldrew with 11. We'll see how the ankle is. He went down real hard there at the middle part of the second quarter. Jackson Conley's got 4, and Tevin Bledsoe has 5. So these teams come back onto the floor here. You've had a second to kind of take a breath. Yeah. It has been a up and down game. It's been very fast-paced. You're watching players, at the end of some of these runs that are just kind of hands on hips. It's it's an emotional night here for everybody involved.
Well, I was making a joke the other day with Coach Steffenbaugh. I went and interviewed him. We have packages that we weren't able to show on both Coach Steffenbaugh and Coach Price, but I went and interviewed him, and I went and watched his JV practice. In his JV practice, they run what's called a 2 and 22. You run 2 down and backs in 22 seconds. Well, I never made that, and I said it brought me PTSD from Coach Steffenbaugh. Right now, they're running 2 and 22s times 10 or times 20 because we saw it get in there in that second quarter. It became a track meet of just running up and down, and getting the pace going. These teams are going to have to be very well conditioned, and they're going to learn that because playoffs, it's even more.
Yeah, and you're going to play multiple games in multiple days depending on how things are going. And these teams, Har-Ber is going to, depending on what happens here tonight, Har-Ber's either going to play Wednesday or Thursday, so they're going to have a couple days off. Springdale locked into the 3 seed. They're going to play on Tuesday. They're going to play, I think it's, if my memory serves correct, they're going to play at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. They've got one of the last games of the day.
Don't trust that, though. You're getting a little too old to make
Well, here's the thing is, like we were talking about in the first half, these tournaments never start on time. So if you've got the 8:30 game, you might as well count on that thing being 9:30 or 10 o'clock before you're even going to tip that one off because you're the last game of the day.
Exactly. Playoffs is so energetic, but at the same time, it's so slow when it comes to playing times. And overtimes happen a lot in playoffs.
All right, so let's talk through this. We got about a minute before we're going to tip this thing off again for Har-Ber here in the second half. Had a big lead, watched it kind of go away. What do they got to do in the second half to pull this thing out?
Well, Muldrew's got to be aggressive like he has been, but he's got to take the right shots at the right time. Wood just needs to be aggressive. And Conley on his defensive side, I've talked to Deffenbaugh multiple times this year. Deffenbaugh says that if you got an aggressive Conley on defense and aggressive Wood on offense, you have a recipe for success.
Now for Springdale, I think it's pretty simple. Springdale's got to start knocking down some shots. They're getting open looks. They haven't shot it very well, especially here at home tonight. Last game, big crowd, but they sort of settled in there in the second half of the second quarter. And it's certainly going to be very interesting as we head into the third quarter. We're about ready for basketball. Har-Ber's already on the floor. Muldrew and Wood are out there with Devin Bledsaw, Marley, and Jackson Conley. For Springdale, it'll be Cy Bates, Isaiah Seeley, Jarvis Palmer, Brylan Sims, and Reese Starks getting an extended run here. Reese has been out the last couple of games, and he is back in the ballgame. Did a nice job on Muldrew in the first half.
They're going to use him while they can.
Exactly. All right, so here we go. Second half underway. This is Muldrew with the basketball. Finds Marley. That's a guy that's been quiet in the first half. He had a good game the first time these teams got together. Muldrew thought about it now. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on Reese Starks. That'll be his first.
On that one, Muldrew he loves to get the fouls called because he loves to go to the free throw line. He shoots 90% from there. So if you bite one time, you're going to get the foul called.
This is Lee. Now Conley on the wing. Conley working off the pick from Bledsaw. Bates cut him off. Nice move there by Lee to get it to Marley. He hits the three to open the second half.
And you said it, Marley was very quiet in that first half. Had 0 points in the first half. Starts off strong with 3 in the second. Starks now with it.
This is Jarvis Palmer. Pulls up. Foul line extended. Shot rolls in good. So Jarvis hits his first. He's got 6, and it's a 1-point ball game. Minute gone here, third quarter. Here's Conley. Fired the 3. That side of the rim, no good. Cy comes down with a rebound. Here's Seeley on the run. Isaiah Seeley pulls up at the elbow. Shot good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Isaiah Seeley lives in transition.
He
loves it.
He does everything well, but that's his bread and butter in the transition. And here's another guy that lives in transition. That's Cortland Muldrew. He can fly. Kind of like the girls' game. I mean, you've got a lot of guys out here that can just flat run. Here's Marley. He fires three-pointer. No good. Sims with a rebound.
That was a good shot. You just hit one. A little bit of a heat check by Marley, but at the same time, you like to see it.
Too strong there by Brylan Sims. Muldrew comes down with it and heads the other way. Here's Muldrew. A little up and under. That's no good, but he gets the tap. Was it Lee or was it Muldrew? Lee got it. All right, some quick 5 points for Marley. Very quiet there in the first half. Didn't score, and now.
This is the fun thing now. It's a 1-point lead for the Wildcats, and now you got a 1-point advantage. It can't be a tie ball game, so you're going to keep changing those leads.
Jarvis Palmer's shot no good. Lee with a rebound. Marley starting to assert himself here in the third quarter. This is Conley. Back to Wood, now Conley.
Little hot potato game.
This is Hayden Wood with the spin. Now Lee at the foul line. His shot. Marley's got all 7 here for Har-Ber.
He's
in
coming
the
alive.
third quarter. Yeah, he was very quiet in the first half. No foul trouble, nothing like that. And that's a 3-point lead for Har-Ber, 38-35. There's Jarvis Palmer trying the spin. Jarvis back to Sims. He'll spot up. 3-pointer on the way. Shot no good. Bledsaw high for the rebound. Now Muldrew's got it. They've got numbers. Here's Conley. Spots up. 3-pointer. Springdale with a breakdown on defense. And the lead goes to 6 at 41-35. Timeout Springdale. 4:58 to go third quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
4:58 to go here in the third quarter. It's be Springdale basketball. Marley's kind of been the story is coming out of halftime. 7 points 7 quick points. He got going on the first possession, got the 3, and now Springdale finds themselves in a 6-point hole. Har-Ber's led by 11.
And that's what we talk about a lot with both these teams. They're both got kind of four-headed monsters. They've got 4 people that average double digits.
And Seeley working off the double pick. Seeley finds Jarvis. Palmer in the lane. His shot no good. Grabs his own rebound. Whistle foul.
I mean, Cy Bates works so hard down there to get rebounds that it comes to the point where you're going to foul him to stop him from getting a rebound.
Hayden Wood picks up the foul. That's his first. They'll reset the offense here. Seeley's got it.
Gonna run the 2-man game.
Seeley, elbow, shot on the way.
It's been silky smooth tonight.
Isaiah's got 18. Lead back to 4 at 41-37.
That's what's going to get Springdale in this game. Cy Bates and Isaiah Seeley 2-man game is really what's been working tonight.
Here's Wood. His 3 on the way. That's short. Sims in there fighting for it. Lee saved it to Bledsoe. To Conley. 3-pointer. Too strong, no good. Marley with a rebound. Elbow. His shot no good. Seeley with a rebound. Here comes Springdale. Seeley. Seeley 1-on-4. Finds Palmer in the corner. 3-pointer. That's short. Muldrew with a rebound. Springdale with an opportunity there. Couldn't hit the shot. And now we're going to get a timeout. Har-Ber. 3:46 to go. Third quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
3:46 to go, third quarter, 41-37 our score. It'll be Har-Ber basketball. They have 29 to shoot. He's Connor Jenkins. I'm Zach Barnes. Glad to have you along here, Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
The way you came out there, you were confusing me. I thought we were changing voices.
Well, now I ate some chips before the game. I hadn't been able to get all of them out of my throat just yet. Here's Jackson Conley. He drives. Conley tries the reverse good. Conley's got 9. Har-Ber back up by 6 at 43-37.
This is going to be a high-scoring game. Or it might be not a high-scoring game, but it's definitely going to be some punches here back and forth in the third.
Cy hands to Brylan Sims. Sims at the elbow. His shot on the way. That's no good. Muldrew with a rebound. Muldrew has his shot knocked away. Springdale can't control it. Har-Ber will keep possession with 29 to shoot.
I mean, basketball is a game of answers. And when the Bulldogs have really looked for answers, it's came from Isaiah Seeley and Brylan Sims in this ballgame.
They try the lob. It's swatted away by Isaiah Seeley. Saved by Muldrew to Hayden Wood. Wood. Conley, 3-pointer. Cy handles the basketball, and Springdale's got it.
Conley's been much more aggressive in this third quarter.
Here's Sims. Oh, got a scrum on the floor. Conley comes away with it. Ooh, Reese Starks got hit with an elbow. And they're going to call Conley for the travel. So the elbow canceled by the travel, and we go back the other way. And with 2:39 to go here in the quarter, Springdale will have the basketball and trail by 6.
Yeah, the elbow was definitely there, but sometimes a ref just misses the call.
Seeley looking for Bates down low, working on Hayden Wood. Oh, up and under, Cy, whistle foul. Hayden Wood going to get whistled for his second. He doesn't like the call, but he got him.
Yeah, I mean, when there's that plane that we always talk about where you cannot break the plane, Hayden Wood definitely broke the plane by going a little bit down on the arm.
So Bates will go to the line. He'll shoot 2:24 to go third quarter. Now with 4 points tonight. Comes in averaging just over 10. First free throw, no good. He, against Rogers a week and a half ago, hit 10 out of 10 in a 19.15 rebound effort against the Mounties. Last check, Rogers was leading Fayetteville with 7 minutes to go.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You got to check that game.
They were up 7. We'll have to see if we can get a final on that one. 5-point ball game. 2:15 to go here, third quarter. This is Bledsoe. Back to Wood. Down low, Conley. Lee, three-pointer. That's short. Cy Bates with a rebound. Cy to Sims. Sims drives. Reverse layup, and good. Brylan Sims has 11. Lead down to 3 at 43-30.
This is going to be a tight ball game all night. I heard from someone earlier, they said it doesn't matter if these teams were 0-11 coming in this game. It's going to be a good game.
Muldrew hits the three. His first points here in the second half. Well, he goes back to 6. Here's Bates. Cy can't get it to go. Conley with a rebound. $1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Nice catch there by Lee. Back to Hayden Wood. 15 to shoot for Har-Ber. This is Conley. Can't get it to go. Missed the bunny there, and Bates comes away with it.
Starks has been the stopper tonight.
He's been annoying. If you're a Har-Ber fan, he's been annoying. Here's Reese. Tries to drive baseline. He's done a nice job tonight on Cortland Muldrew. Cortland had 9 in the first quarter. They put Reese on him. He scored 5 since. Here's Sims. That shot was tipped there by Wood. I think Wood got him with the body. That's going to be 3 on Hayden Wood. Sims going to go to the line. He's going to shoot 2. He hit the floor hard. With 41.7 seconds to go, Brylan Sims will go to the line. Brylan gets the first. What did I just see?
We showed you a video. The Mounties are leading 61-56 against the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Okay.
With 14 seconds left to go.
Thank you. Okay, so Terrence West is coming in for Springdale.
We try to do things covertly.
Well, I got the phone shoved in my face. I didn't know what I was looking at there for a second.
That would mean that Har-Ber, no matter the loss or the win, would lock up the 1 seed.
Sealy checks out. And Terrence West has come in. He's the biggest guy Springdale's got. 6'7", 285 pounds.
I played with him at the Springdale Parks and Rec. He can play.
6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. This is Muldrew. Fade away, on the way, whistle, foul. Reese is going to pick it up. It's going to be his second. Muldrew will go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Other than the foul, that was some great defense. I mean, the pressure was there. The hand in the face was there. You cannot play better defense on that play.
Isaiah Sealy going to come in after the first free throw. Muldrew's first free throw is good.
And this is something Coach Steffenbosch tried here in the past few games. T.D. Mosby, he's been getting some earlier minutes.
Mosby checks in. Hayden Wood checks out. He's got 3 fouls. Had a really good first half.
Hasn't scored here in the second.
Second free throw for Muldrew's good. So it's a 7-point lead at 48-41. Sims with the catch. Brylan all the way to the rack. Whistle, foul.
Kind of fell at a weird angle, and that's not where you want to fall. You want to get it directly in the body.
Bledsoe going to get whistled for his first personal. It's going to send Brylan to the line. He was 1 out of 2 in his last trip. Terrence is going to come back in for Springdale. I'm assuming Isaiah will sit with 11.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Brylan Sims with a dozen tonight. And get the first to go.
Hayden Wood already going to come back. Got some trust by Coach Steffenbaugh to put in that guy right there.
Springdale's got 6 guys on the floor. Somebody has to come out. Now it's going to be Cy Bates. There we go.
Or play with 6. You never know.
Hey, you never know. I don't know all the rules. Second shot for Brylan Sims.
This is going to be important if the Wildcats can score right here and create more separation.
Muldrew. Whistle and a foul. I think that's going to go on Terrence. It's going to be his first.
Nope, Maurice starts.
They're going to get Reese again. Wow, okay. Reese coming in from behind gets the foul. That's his third. And 2.8 seconds to go. Har-Ber will inbound. They've tried that lob a couple times. And we're going to get a stoppage here. Looks like we had somebody drop something out of the Har-Ber student section. Side Eights is going to come back in.
Thought we were going to have a Malice in the Palace real quick. I was scared.
Reese Starks is going to check out. It's a 6-point ball game. And that's how the third quarter ends. 6-point ball game heading into the fourth. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Both teams need to watch their fouls this next quarter. They're costing them some valuable points. It's a 6-point ball game at this point, and they really need to focus on honing in on their defense, honing on their offense, and becoming the teams that they want to be this season.
Thank you, Madeline. It's official. Rogers got Fayetteville tonight. Wow. So Har-Ber is going to get the 1 seed out of the West. This is a 6-point ball game as we start the fourth quarter. Before we do, I think you and I both want to express a little gratitude to Donald Tucker, friend of both of ours.
Yes.
He has put all of these broadcasts together, took this on in August, and put tonight together in particular for us here at Springdale Athletic Foundation.
Donald Tucker is the reason I am where I'm at right now.
And Donald is he is Springdale through and through, and he is certainly the brains behind this operation for sure.
We need some brains.
Here's Muldrew. He spots up. That shot's off. Sims comes down with it. So a couple of missed shots here to start the fourth quarter. And Sims all the way to the basket, up and in. So Brylan Sims opens the scoring here in the fourth quarter. 4-point lead, 48-44. And I've known Donald for a long, long time. We started this 10 years ago, and it has grown every year, and we've done bigger and better things. It's been so much fun as Muldrew hits the 3-point basket. And we certainly wouldn't be where we are today without him.
No,
so.
I mean, I got my start by Travis Sherman giving me it, and then Donald Tucker letting me have my own show, and it was awesome.
Muldrew's hit back-to-back threes, and we're going to get a timeout. The lead's now 10, 7:02 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Food that is fresh, full of flavor, and all for a good cause can only come from Tacos for Life in Springdale. Enjoy delicious tacos for a cause. When you buy a meal, Tacos for Life donates the proceeds to provide a meal to starving children. Download the Tacos for Life app for ongoing promotions and free food for our friends right here in Springdale. Great food for a great cause. Tacos for Life, 1210 JTL Parkway in Springdale.
54-44 our score, 7:02 to go in the ball game. Springdale with back-to-back turnovers that led to back-to-back threes. Springdale's now back in a double-digit hole. Largest lead of the night for Har-Ber is 11.
I'm sweating up here.
It is warm. It has been a packed house here at
Imagine
Bulldog
trying to get
Arena.
out of here.
Not even going to try. Here's Cy Bates. He'll hand to Seeley off the curl. Seeley finds Palmer in the corner. Jarvis drives center. Sims, three-pointer. Short, and we're going to get a whistle. And I think they're going to get Marley. That'll be his second. It's team foul number 1. Springdale will inbound the basketball.
Springdale needs a basket
Yeah, they
bad
do.
right now.
Very badly. Jarvis to inbound. Finds Seeley on the wing. Back to Jarvis, and they'll start the offense. Here's Sims in the corner, down to Seeley. Here comes the double, back to Sims. Three-pointer. That shot's no good. Bledsaw with a rebound. Springdale just has not been able to find the range tonight at all. Here's Muldrew. Rolls in good. Muldrew's got all 8 Har-Ber points here in the fourth quarter.
It's not good when this guy heats up.
Sims to Bates. Cy answers right back. And it's back down to 10. 2 minutes gone here, fourth quarter. Holden Plant at the scorer's table. He'll come in at the whistle. Muldrew fires, three-pointer. Took a flop, didn't get the call, and now Sims races out of there with a basketball. Brylan Sims off the rim, no good. Jarvis with the putback.
The Bulldogs need some answers, and right there, that's a great answer. Get it back into single digits. They need to chip away. The Wildcats need to put it back into double digits by all means.
This is Muldrew with the basketball. Restarts playing with 3 fouls. He's the only player with more than 2 for Springdale. Now we've got a timeout. Har-Ber. 5:33 to go in the ball game. We'll take the timeout with him. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
You're just hopping on here. The girls, a good one. 76-73. Har-Ber wins that one. And Har-Ber now locks up the 3 seed in next week's tournament. They'll play on Tuesday. Springdale's girls will play on Wednesday. Springdale's boys going to play Wednesday regardless, or excuse me, on Tuesday regardless. And then Har-Ber won't play until Thursday. Make sure I get that right. Yeah, Thursday yep. is when they'll actually play. So also, the other news, here's Har-Ber's got the conference championship locked up because Rogers goes into Fayetteville and wins the ball game, which I think we don't get a ton of upsets in the 6A.
No.
Better teams usually win, but that was surprising.
That was surprising. Fayetteville's been upset twice now by Springdale the first time. The 3 seed beat the 1 seed in the state, and then they get beat by Rogers Mounties. Although Mounties have a ton of talent this year with Aiden Cronister.
That's a puzzling team at times.
Yes.
A lot of talent. They just hadn't been able to put it together until tonight. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock.
I think they're missing the playoffs, too.
Yeah, they are. Muldrew, long three-pointer, no good. Sims with a rebound. And Deffenbaugh kind of threw his hands up in the air. I don't think he liked that particular shot.
I think he called the timeout for a specific play, and I don't know if that was it.
Brylan Sims all the way to the rack. Brylan's having a good night here. He's got 17, and it's a 6-point ball game with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, 6-point ball game. That's what more could you ask for?
It's going to be wild here down the stretch. This is Hayden Wood. Little stutter. His shot swatted away by Seeley. Sims comes away with it. Springdale kind of turning up the defense a little bit here. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Jackson Conley. It's his second.
And if you're wondering, both these teams, while they do score at a very high clip, their defense is also what is a defining factor. They both allow 50 points per game, and they've kind of gotten that.
Yeah, these are 2 of the better teams in the state. You know, Har-Ber obviously, all you got to do is look at the record. Springdale's been so banged up, and when they finally get themselves healthy, this is a good basketball team that can make a run with the right matchups.
Reigning state runner-up.
Yeah, that's right. Seeley fires, three-pointer, shot, rims out. Wood with a rebound. Isaiah got a good look. Just couldn't knock it down, and here's Muldrew. Muldrew drives baseline, whistle, foul. Reese Stark's going to pick up his 4th.
And I talked to Coach Price in one of the interviews that we did with him. He said, when you get that taste in your mouth, there's nothing else you can think about.
Yeah, and they talked about it all back in August, was getting into the state playoffs and making that run again. And, they were just besieged by injuries.
Besieged, word of the day.
Yeah, good word, right?
Yeah.
This is Muldrew, drives baseline. His shot. Rims out, no good. Side with a rebound, whistle, foul. Marley's not going to like it, but he got him.
If you're wondering, yes, Zach Orange does have a dictionary pulled up right in front of him, reading out besieged.
That's that journalism degree coming to fruition. 4:07 to go here 6-point ball game. Springdale's going to get it back here. Foul problems. Just Reese Starks for Springdale. He's got 4 for Har-Ber. Marlee's now got 3.
This is the Bulldogs. They put together stops. They need to put together buckets.
Wow. Marlee thought he got that one. He's going to pick up his 4th foul. It's going to send Jarvis. I don't think the contact was on the shot. I think it was with the body. I think that's what they're going to call.
And Coach Steffenbaugh saying, shut it. He did the little zip lip action.
Yeah.
Because the freshman needs to know the moment right now. This is not a moment you want to pick up a technical foul.
Jarvis can't get the first. Springdale's been really poor at the line tonight. Now Jarvis, second shot upcoming. It's a 5-point ball game with 3:45 to go. And Reese is going to foul out of the ball game. No, they're going to call a timeout. Wow. No, they did call. Okay. I saw Coach Steffenbaugh start to move like he'd called the timeout, but they are going to foul Reese out.
Reese played some great defense tonight.
He did, and Reese hasn't played a lot lately. Stephen Tostin's up off the bench. He's coming in.
They've kind of gone away from Holden Plant.
Holden is he's a unique player. For them. The way this game's going doesn't really fit his skill set so much, but he will be called on, I'm sure, at some point here with 3:30 to go. He's a guy that's defense, offense. He can do a lot of different things. This is Wood. Spots up, 3-pointer. His shot, no good. Sealy pulls down the rebound, and here comes Springdale. Sealy. Floater, good.
That's the kind of bucket you want. Bledsaw was ready to go for the charge. Sealy has enough body control to stop on a dime and get the basket.
3 minutes to go. It's a one-possession ball game. Muldrew with it. Cortland Muldrew on the drive. Finds Bledsaw underneath for an easy 2. Bledsaw's got 7 in the ball game. His first 2 of the second half. The lead goes back to 5 at 58-53.
That's kind of dangerous with Bledsaw at the dunker spot. He can finish around the rim really well. Muldrew just finding the open teammate.
Even Tostin looking for room. Palmer on the wing finds Sealy down low. Sealy to Bates. Good look. Side 8. He's got 9. It's back to a one-possession game with 2:30 to go.
Gotten a little more active here in the second quarter, or in the second half, defensively and offensively.
Muldrew, whistle foul.
They've called it pretty well tonight. I mean, you got to give the referees some credit. They have not made some outlandish calls. They've kind of stayed in the middle with the foul counts.
Foul's going to go on Jarvis Palmer. That's 1. Here's Conley. Too strong, no good. Side pulls down the rebound, and Springdale's got an opportunity here. Here's Sealy. Yes, sir. That is too easy. We got a 1-point ball game with 2 minutes to go.
And Zach, dunk, who's there?
Hayden Wood with the basketball, looking for help. Finds Jackson Conley. Conley on the drive. With the spin, spins center. Back to Wood. Thought about the 3. Whistle and a foul. Brylan Sims going to get his first personal. It's going to send Wood to the line. 1:59 to go in the ball game. Hayden Wood goes to the line. 11 points in the ball game, all in the first half. First free throw on the way. No good.
That's a lot of pressure in this kind of arena with a lot of Bulldog fans ready to cheer you on or really to heckle you.
We're going to get a timeout, 1:59 to go in the ball game. We got a good one. Connor and I will be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
1:59 to go in the ball game. Hayden Wood's going to get his second shot here. 1-point game, and man, I thought this is about what we expected. These two teams just, They know each other very well. They see each other every day on the streets. It is a just a classic Springdale Har-Ber game as we close down Bulldog Gymnasium tonight. Springdale going to move into their brand new arena beginning next year. But we got one more night here.
It's a one-city matchup, and it's proving to be one as these two teams have gone at it. And the competitive spirit is here.
Second shot for Hayden Wood is good. It's a 2-point game. Under 2 minutes to go now. Har-Ber going to show some pressure. Springdale breaks it. Palmer all the way to the basket. And we get a whistle and a foul. 2 shots upcoming for Jarvis Palmer. Hayden Wood's going to pick up his 4th. So Marley and Hayden Wood both with 4 fouls. Those are the only players in any sort of foul trouble for Har-Ber. Jarvis will go to the line. Yeah, Jarvis going to go to the line. He's got 9 points tonight. First free throw on the way for Jarvis is good. Jarvis comes in averaging 12.9 points per game. And he's going to have a second shot here to try and tie this thing up. Jarvis gets the second.
Tell you right now, I can hear Springdale fans a lot more than I can hear some Har-Ber fans.
Well, here we go. Stars are going to rise to the top here in the last 143. This is Muldrew with the basketball. Muldrew. And we get a whistle and a foul. It's going to go on. Call that on Brylan Sims. No, they're going to call Cy.
I was saying 2 free throws.
So that's 3 on Cy Bates. Now it's going to send Muldrew to the line. Both teams now in the bonus. Muldrew can't get the first.
Wow, that's a 90% free throw shooter.
And he's missed 2 tonight. And now he's got a chance to give Har-Ber the lead on this free throw. Muldrew gets the second. Springdale's got the basketball with an opportunity to get their first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, this would be a big, big possession for the Springdale Bulldogs.
Palmer on the drive. Jarvis. Shots knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say Har-Ber basketball. Coach Price not happy with his point guard right now. Did not like that at all. 1:24 to go. Har-Ber's got the basketball.
I mean, without Starks, though, what's your next option? You have to keep Palmer in. Muldrew's
20 to shoot, yeah.
Trying to get the foul.
He's trying to do something here, but 15 to shoot. Muldrew to the basket. Shot swatted away by Seeley. Right to Marley. Now they reset the shot clock.
And the possession never changed.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see.
They also wasted some time when they called the whistle.
Yeah, so they've got some work to do here to reset the clock here.
Seeley making his message known right there with the block.
Okay, so they're going to put 5 seconds on the shot clock. 50.8 seconds to go in the ball game. They've got to reset that too, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it was about 52, maybe 53 on the clock before then.
We'll wait.
Maybe they didn't see that part.
So they're going to leave it at 50.8 with 5 seconds to shoot for Har-Ber. Hayden Wood will inbound. And throw it to Muldrew. Muldrew, 4-3. Shot's no good. Bledsaw can't get it to go, whistle foul.
I don't think that was on Seeley. I think he
Bates.
Thought it was on him.
Yeah,
but
Cy Bates is going to pick it up. It's going to send Bledsaw to the line with 43.3 seconds to go. Bledsaw tonight, 7 points in the ball game. First free throw attempt of the night.
Shoots 50% from the free throw line.
First free throw on the way is good.
He's come up big. The sophomore has done a great job just being in the dunker spot and being in the right places at the right time.
Second free throw for Bledsaw. Bledsaw gets 1 out of 2. Sims with a rebound.
Stays true to his average of 50%.
And we're going to get a timeout, Springdale. 61-59 our score. Connor and I'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. 36.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Both teams in the bonus. About a 7.5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Springdale will inbound in the front court.
And Coach Price calling the timeout right there, wanted to reset, draw a play for his team to get a bucket, and this is a crucial time to get one.
Something to keep an eye on. Springdale out of timeouts. Har-Ber still with 2.
So on the same situation in the girls' game.
Exactly.
Springdale ran out of timeouts, but they were down by 11 at one point and got back.
Jarvis Palmer to inbound. Springdale's got the basketball. 25 to shoot. Plenty of time for Springdale.
How long do you wait on this play to get the shot up?
Here's Stephen Toston. Back to Seeley. I think right now is when the offense begins. Here's Seeley. Fights his way in, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to go on Jackson Conley. 2 shots upcoming. You know, I think if you're Coach Deffenbaugh, you're not necessarily upset with that.
No. I mean, compared to a 3-point basket that could have happened, that's a foul out, though, by Wood.
Yeah, I was going to say they called that on Hayden Wood. He's going to sit for the rest of the ball game. He goes out with a dozen. I think you're okay if you're Coach Deffenbaugh. With 21.4 seconds to go on the clock. Seeley, first free throw. Rims out. Second free throw attempt for Isaiah Seeley. And we're going to get a timeout, Har-Ber. 21.4 seconds to go. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
61-59 our score. 21.4 seconds to go in the ball game. Isaiah Seeley will go to the line to try second foul shot. It's been a great night here at Springdale. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. If you didn't get a chance to come into the building tonight or get to tour the new arena or all the things that were going on campus, it was funny. I texted Don Eichenberger, the assistant principal, earlier today. I said, "How are things going?" And he goes, "Busy."
Busy,
There were a lot of folks on campus today taking a look at the new facilities and the way that Springdale High School is growing, and culminates with this basketball game right here, which has been
Text Donald Tucker. See how busy he's been.
21.4 seconds to go. Second shot upcoming for Isaiah Seeley. Isaiah can't get either one, and the ball comes right back to Seeley. Seeley down the lane. Shot no good, whistle foul.
They get 2 more attempts.
We get 2 more attempts, but again, I think if you're Coach Deffenbaugh, you're not necessarily, you're upset that you can get the rebound.
Yes.
But with 17.6 seconds to go, as long as you grab an offensive rebound off a miss, you've got an opportunity here. Isaiah Seeley, 2 more free throws. Isaiah's missed 3 in a row in Springdale. He is an excellent free throw shooter.
Wow. Him and Mulder are frustrated from the line tonight.
Second free throw attempt for Isaiah Seeley. So he gets 1, and it's a 1-point ball game. Conley comes out of there with it.
They were going for the oop.
Yeah, they were. 11.4 seconds to go. Big free throws coming up for Jackson Conley. Conley with 9 tonight.
Conley shoots 71% from the free throw line.
I don't think he's shot bigger free throws in his life than these 2 right here. First free throw for Jackson Conley. Conley gets the first. Mosby's coming back in.
That's a defense. You want to get a pesky guard in there.
Second free throw for Jackson Conley. He's no good. Cy Bates with a rebound. Springdale with an opportunity to tie or win. Here's Cy. Loses control of it. Conley comes away with it, and that's going to be the ball game. They're going to say he traveled with the basketball.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. Coach Deffenbaugh about to get a technical, too. He is out of his box.
Wow.
That means Springdale's got a chance.
Well, Conley had control of it. Mulder was trying to call the timeout. Wow.
That could be a crucial call. That's on the baseline.
Yeah, it is. Now, Springdale's going to have to inbound. They don't have any timeouts.
No, they've got to go. But, hey, that's basically a timeout right there. Coach Price got him over there.
Wow. So Springdale to inbound. 1.5 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. And Coach Deffenbaugh is going to call a timeout. High drama here at East Springdale. 62-60 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
1.5 seconds to go in the ballgame. Springdale will inbound underneath the basket. We were talking about it during the break. Conley had control of the basketball.
Yes.
Mulder was trying to call a timeout, and I guess they got him when he rolled over.
Yeah, so was Deffenbaugh. Deffenbaugh was out of his box, ready to call a timeout. And what the Springdale coaches were asking for was a technical because he was so far out of his box. So, I mean, that was such a tense situation that there was so much focus on one area.
Springdale to inbound. Steven Toston will do the honors. Trying to find somebody underneath Brylan Sims. Shot knocked away by Conley, and that's the ball game. Wow. It's a great play off the inbound. Jackson Conley with the block shot, and that's the final. 62-60. A great game here in Springdale. Wow. These two teams are going to head to North Little Rock with an opportunity to see each other again.
Give the principal some credit right here for Har-Ber High School. They are keeping their team in check, but there's things flying, actually, from one side to another.
Our final score, Har-Ber 62, Springdale 60. We'll be right back to wrap it up. You're watching Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Final score tonight, Har-Ber 62, Springdale 60. Springdale Athletic Foundation Television is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Slim Chickens. Trade Pro. United Federal Credit Union. Tacos for Life. And our friends at Storms and Swiderski Orthodontics. Har-Ber girls win 76-73. The boys win 62-60. And we head for North Little Rock next week. Har-Ber's going to be the 1 seed. Springdale will be the 3 on the boys' side. On the girls' side, Har-Ber will be the 3, Springdale the 4. And these are 4 teams, really, that I think have sights set on Hot Springs.
I mean, they're Hot Springs bound. One of these teams is bound to get it. You got a 1 in 4 chance. That's going to be a pretty good chance. And really, it'd be amazing if the girls, either team, could get to the state finals. I don't think a Springdale Public Schools team from girls' side has gone to the state finals ever.
They have not. So it's going to be a lot of fun. depending on how the games went yesterday and today, we'll get the matchup later on tonight, and Connor and I'll be down there in North Little Rock to bring it to you. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and man, what a night.
It was a night to remember, and it's going to be a night to even more remember when they shut down this gym, and this is the last games that will ever be played here.
Yep, that's it. Next season, we'll open up the new arena, and it'll be a new era of Springdale basketball.
This gym's older than you, and that's impossible.
That's not by much, but it is it is older than me. So this place opened up in 1960. Actually, it opened up in 1957. First basketball games were played here in 1960, and 1960 to 2024. That's a pretty good 64-year run.
Yeah, that's a huge run with a lot of wins. 3 state runner-ups in that series. Jeremy Price has been part of all three of them.
Yeah.
I saw that the other day, and he's on all the banners that are going to be on there.
He's one of the greats here at Springdale High School, and they're going to take all of this and move it over to the new arena next year, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Well, we've enjoyed bringing this to you, and we're not done. We've got games next week, at least 4 of them. And Connor and I'll be down there to bring it to you. Well, my man, I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Again, appreciate all of our SAF crew. They do yeoman's work, and they're going to be very busy here the next couple of weeks as we move into state tournament time. Again, final scores: Har-Ber 76-73 in the girls' game, 62-60 in the boys' game. And we will talk to you Tuesday from North Little Rock. For Connor and our entire SAF crew, my name is Zach Barnes. We enjoyed bringing it to you. Have a great night. We will talk to you next week. Reese in the corner, fires, 3-pointer, shot good. Reese Starks
into the ball, and one play.